Somebody pin the donation link in the comments or something like that, because they're not gonna scroll down to the fucking to the they're not gonna scroll down on the actual on our actual profile. Like if it's right there in the chat, they could click on it right then. So if somebody could like link the PayPal or something, and you know, when we do that, um,
Mm.
or yeah, but yeah, just like making a comment or something. Um,
Yeah, but I don't think you can pin it.
I'm pretty sure you can. I've seen other streamers pin it, or maybe it's an affiliate. Is it an affiliate thing?
No, it's what they do is it's a bot.
Oh,
It's a yeah that they have just randomly posted every once in a while,
bro, I
which
swear to God, I've seen it like under. I've seen it like on the bottom, right above the message bar. I swear to God. Yo, what's happening, y'all? Oh my God. Wait, I
yo.
just I just realized that this terrible. Hold on. This terrible fucking uh like all these horrible widgets are still here from Leo's Spider-Man stream, and they look great, like in the context, right? But
Yeah,
but but in retrospect, like on our stream, it
it
looks
looks a bit
very out of
fucked.
place.
Yeah,
It looks very out of place. So let me just switch that. What the fuck? Why? Oh, that's why you have it custom enabled. Yeah, no. Um, I don't need that. I don't need all of that. Okay.
what's good, Sangria Auntie? What's good, Boricua Life?
Yo, what's happening, y'all?
Wish poppin'.
Okay, this is fine. All right, y'all. We're here. We here. We live. We going crazy, like Ronnie be saying. Um, welcome to
That's
the
what I be
social
saying.
fucking. You be saying we here. We live. We crazy.
I'm crazy.
Yeah. So welcome to the social distancing podcast, episode 19. We got a big one for you guys. HBO recently ordered. It's official. HBO has ordered a fucking. They put it in order for The Last of Us. They issued it in order for The Last of Us. It's happening. It's gonna be a thing. I'm not I'm not super jazzed about it, but we'll get into that later. Big Majin in a fit of salty rage. Uh, was highly transphobic after losing a match of Tekken. There's Black Friday right around the corner. We're gonna and in the midst of a pandemic, we're gonna speculate how that's even gonna happen and if all the Black Friday stuff is really just gonna go down on Cyber Monday, and then lockdown part two. If you guys live in, oh my lord, hold on, this chat is so goddamn small, man. If if you if you live in NYC, you know that a second lockdown is fucking right around the corner for us. So,
Locked up.
yeah, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. So, I mean, what do you guys wanna talk about first? By the way, shout out to the chat. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody that's there.
I'll be back.
And of course,
Bye, Ronnie.
of course. Jesus, dude.
Feel like we should get the smaller shit out of the way first. So I feel like the HBO shit should definitely be talked about.
Okay.
Um,
I feel like Ronnie. Sorry about that. That was weird. I feel like Ronnie would probably want to talk about that. I don't think he.
okay,
I don't think he
so
cares too much about like the lockdown shit though. So we could probably.
so you
Um,
want to go into okay. So lockdown, yeah, lockdown
part
part
ducks.
ducks, part ducks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean, as long as I'm. Look, man. As long as they don't expect me to to keep paying them regular non-pandemic job that I don't have money, I'm
Hmm.
all for it, man. I don't give a fuck about going outside. I never cared about going outside.
Bro, that's what I've been saying. Like honestly, this year, granted, it's been a really shitty year. Like I have never felt this great in ever. Like I don't have to fucking see people. Like
Yeah.
unfortunately, I had to go. I mean, I'm considered well, not unfortunately because it's very fortunate that I'm what's that term called? I'm an essential worker,
Mhm.
and like none of my tenants come out because they all shook white people from Brooklyn.
Mhm.
Um, but like yeah, like fucking something needed to be fucking done again. These
Yeah.
numbers rising way too goddamn high.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of hold on, I wrote every Boyd.
Every boy.
I just oh, there we go. The font was just mad small for some reason. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, a couple people have had some fucking blessings in disguise like because of this. Like Sangria Auntie said 2020 has low key been flames for me, and then just like you
Yeah,
said,
work.
like you can't really be doing it. I mean, 2020 has been actually god awful garbage for me. So, but I feel like that's a sentiment a lot of people share. So it's nice to
Hmm.
know that I'm not alone in feeling that. Um,
Yeah.
but you know, I'm still pretty I'm still pretty like fortunate that I have what I have because I know it's mad people going like, you know what I mean?
They're
This
going
this this
through
pandemic
it.
fucking people up and tearing families apart. Like, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? So I feel like the second lockdown is it should be it should be it should be enforced way
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah.
Because I think that it's a weird like we exist in this weird like I don't maybe microcosm's not the right word, but we exist in this weird space, I guess, as a country where like
Hmm.
the police can do whatever they want until it's time to actually make them do something. You
And
know
then
what I
they
mean?
don't want to
Like if you
fucking do
go
their job.
no, it's not that they don't want to, it's that no one's telling them to. So it's like
Hmm.
if you know, if you're going to have this garbage fucking system and these awful like police officers, if they're going to be there, if you're not going to abolish them, at least put
Hmm.
their ass to use, right?
Hmm.
At least put them on the streets and make them make sure that people are staying the fucking side. You know what
Well,
I mean?
no. See, this is where my fucking issue resides in that because obviously police brutality runs very fucking rampant,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
they put those police in fucking neighborhoods that it's poor fucking neighborhoods with just black folk and Latino folk,
Yeah.
and that's it. They just fucking terrorize them for no, like, this homie just went to the store to grab something to
Yeah.
fucking eat. Now he walking back to his apartment. Now you got fucking like five cops on him for no goddamn reason.
I mean,
They out.
we've seen we've seen that's been happening the entire time. Like the whole
Hmm.
pandemic has been videos all over the place of that happening. But here's the thing. Black people listen. Like like for
Yeah.
example, if Cuomo, right, was like, "Okay, lockdown is at 7 p.m." There will not be a single black or brown poor person in the street at 7 p.m. However, where I live, there's going to be racist Italians and Albanians sitting outside of their stores smoking
Yeah.
cigars with fucking baseball bats and shit. So that
Hmm.
that's kind of what I mean. Like I mean like that's what I mean. Like have people have an impartial force or whatever, like the fucking National Guard, right? Like motherfuckers that don't live here and know these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like have the National Guard or somebody like come in and tell these fucking old ass cigar smoking Italians and Albanians to go the fuck upstairs and you can drink your coffee upstairs with your racist friends. Like just go
Put
inside. You know what I mean? Like
put your tracksuit pajamas.
yeah, bro. Like it's been crazy because like everywhere I've been, where it's brown folks and black folks, like everybody, you know what I mean? Well, and again,
Well, I
this
can't.
is
I cause.
everywhere I've been, like contextually. So like, as far as work is concerned, as far as like, you know, like my home
Mhm.
life is concerned, like I don't like go out, if, you know what I mean? Obviously,
Yeah.
but everywhere I've
Because
been, I've seen black folks and brown folks masked up. However, in other situations that I won't like get myself in trouble by mentioning by name, but like in other situations where it's not black folks and brown folks, ain't nobody wearing no mask.
like,
You know
nah,
what I
I'll
mean?
fucking get into it. I'll get in trouble. These fucking Hasidic dudes all over
Oh,
fucking Brooklyn.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I didn't say a fucking slur or whatever.
No, 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 you didn't. You didn't.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like, damn.
It's not because
Yo.
the thing is, literally, I work right next. I am ingrained where I work in a completely fucking Hasidic neighborhood. Like
Yeah.
it's purely Hasidic. Like our we have our buildings where they are. You go down one block, it's literally just like a fucking compound of them.
Mhm.
And no, you their children riding bikes, running in the street, like and all this shit, no mask. They the adults walking down the fucking block, no fucking mask, and they'll fucking walk side by side with you. And it's like, yo, like 6 feet, motherfucker, like
Yeah.
for the love of fucking God. And it gets so fucking annoying, especially when they had the audacity to fucking protest that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and they broke the chain off of like a park gate or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it was like a whole thing, and it's like, what do you guys think you're like? What do you guys think this is? You know what I
You're
mean?
not
Like what?
getting anything. Like I understand, like conceptually, when it, you break it down for religious, whatever, that it's like, okay, God has me,
Mhm.
God will protect me, right? With that whole spiel. But then it's like, and I can respect that as a fucking fellow human being of the earth, right?
Yeah.
But they literally do not give a shit about anybody around them, anybody else in that neighborhood but them.
Yeah.
And then that's when it gets like,
Yeah.
that's why it's upsetting to me, because they don't have a single ounce of respect for anybody else that actually abiding by these fucking rules.
Yeah, and there's no one to enforce them, which is I guess what I was trying to communicate, but poorly.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like
Mm-hmm.
those people, right? The people that are obviously very privileged and the people that are perpetuating this virus and making the
Mm-hmm.
numbers soar because we all know who it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember fucking Labor Day weekend?
Yeah,
Remember how the numbers fucking soared, right? In
skyrocketed.
skyrocketed in areas that where in fucking Long Beach and like all this other shit. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
and but what did they try to do? Because that same week what happened? It was the protests. But so
Mm-hmm. And they
they
try to
tried to
pin it on the protest.
yeah, they
But
tried
when
to
you
pin
look
the
at it,
spike. But if you look at it, every single protester had a mask on.
fucking mask on. Yep, exactly. And
Every single
it's
sorry,
so
go ahead.
stupid. Like even when I'm on the train, bro, it's like you clearly see like where the line is drawn
Yeah.
amongst like who is on the train, who's actually wearing a fucking mask.
Yeah.
Like even this fucking morning, seen some dude that I will not for mention any specifics. Like he's sitting next to his girl, and his girl got a mask on, obviously fucking below the nose, and he's just sitting there without a fucking mask, and he's yapping his fucking mouth out, and everyone's giving him the stink eye. And then I'm thinking like he's probably just perpetuating this through some fucking deep insecurity that he wants everyone to fucking look at him like
Yeah.
like what the fuck is going on here? Like y'all don't. I mean, obviously the news is very good at fear mongering this shit to
Yeah.
us. Like, and even if it's not as severe as they say, there's still a fucking underlying problem there.
Yeah.
Underlying problem right in your fucking face, and you're like doing nothing to help it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's rough, man.
infuriates
It's
me.
rough out here cuz like everybody got to pay the price for some stupid bullshit that somebody else does. And this is why I'm so grateful like this year's been shitty, but there's a lot of stuff I don't have to deal with that other people do. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I have a pre-capitalism occupation. Like I could go anywhere and find work and do something. Like I'm a tattooer, you know what I mean? It's different. Like there's no piece of paper that says that I can do what I do. You know what I mean? It's the proof is in the pudding. And like it's
yeah,
in my it shows in my work and like that's the beauty of having that kind of like you know what I mean? Like tattoo art, like carpentry, like shit like that. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like shit you basically shit you do with your hands more than likely.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like smithing and shit like that, like building stuff, doing stuff, making stuff, like all that pre-capitalism stuff is probably the only stuff that's gonna survive late stage capitalism or when it fucking collapses because this is what's happening, right?
Yeah,
Like there's no like it's been over 100 years since the last pandemic, and for
yeah,
those 100 years, it's been straight up capitalism, and you know what I mean, and like it's been getting worse and worse since its genesis, and like there's no happy ending here. You know what I mean? Like as far as capitalism's concerned, it like it is by its very nature meant to collapse unto itself, and this pandemic is only fucking it's only speeding up the process, and that's like gonna get scary, especially during the winter, because winter motherfuckers get sick anyway. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah,
like
like
imagine what the
right,
fuck's gonna happen.
Comrade Rainey, everybody.
Yeah.
Nah. I feel like honestly, like
Karl
'cause I
Marx in his grave like facts. That's facts.
he spitting that shit he do not fucking miss.
Yo, Karl Marx in his grave like, yes sir, this motherfucker spit. Yeah.
Like I had mentioned it to you guys in the group chat. I had to go get tested fucking
Mhm.
like 2 days ago
Yeah.
because and it's kind of like poetic justice in the same right that it's like also fucking terrifying because one of my fucking coworkers and he's the person that relieves me 3 days out of the fucking week.
Mhm.
um he had caught it, and he was one of those people that was always like, oh, it's not that big of an issue, it's not that big of an issue, it's not that big. It was like, and look, now he got it, he's sitting in bed with all these fucking body aches and shit. I hope he recovers.
Yeah.
But
But
it's
it's
like,
like,
okay.
you played a game that you wasn't, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
look, man, look, the way I see it is like if you're given every tool, right? Like if you're
Yeah.
given every tool to circumvent something, to prevent something, to combat something, and you just blatantly ignore the the shit that people put in front of you, like literally ignore the help people are
Hmm.
trying to like, you know what I mean, extend to you.
Yeah.
Like there's no feeling sorry, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Hmm.
fucking play stupid games, get stupid prizes. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Yeah, dead ass chat.
Yeah,
Facts. Like that shit is
it's
so stupid.
it's yeah, it is beyond me. But then like I got the rapid test. I'm doing fine, and I mean I knew I was doing fine. I feel like obviously this dumbass got it from fucking somewhere else.
Yeah.
Um, but it's like also if you think back to the plague 100 fucking years ago, we're literally doing the same exact shit, going in the same exact trajectory.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, and
first, the fucking first wave of the Spanish flu,
yeah.
it caught some bodies, right? It was whatever. But then it started dwindling. People started celebrating. People was going out. They was eating.
Mhm.
They was drinking. Shit like that. Fucking wave two came, and that was the fucking. That's the one that gave America the fucking gut check.
Yeah, yeah, cuz people thought that it was gravy, and like also there was no, like, people misunderstand, like the Spanish flu didn't go away because of any fucking medical miracles, any sort of fucking
Mm-mm.
advancements in modern medicine. Like that shit just murked everybody that it was gonna fucking murk.
Mm-hmm.
That shit caught all the bodies it was gonna catch, and then whoever survived survived.
It was
That's
herd immunity,
y-
and is because I remember somebody talking about like how this is going to end,
mhm.
how COVID is going to end, and it was like there's only really three possible fucking ways, right? Herd immunity, the vaccine, or niggas are just gonna live with it, and it's just gonna be, they're gonna get tired of all the shit that they have to go through at the moment, and just gonna fucking live with it, and then eventually it's gonna catch the body, leads into fucking herd immunity, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, it's also the like it's also this, this precedent, because it's just here. Like that's the thing. Like the rest of the world figured this shit out, man, and they figured this
Mm-hmm.
shit out quick. Like Japan, nigga,
They chilling.
Japan was playing no games, bro. They got one
Mm-mm.
case and they fucking fired on it. Like
Uh-huh.
it was
And then
insane.
fucking Russia literally fired on that one case. Like, just
Yeah,
wow. Like,
yeah,
fucking
and it was a lot, and like
China
where,
sanitized everything. Like, literally, like, the streets, like, fucking everything. And they're doing just fine. And they had, like, the biggest amount.
yeah, and we're kind of, and like, Wuhan themselves, like I seen a video of a festival the other day, and
Mm-hmm.
that's because they locked the fuck down, took that shit serious. Motherfuckers was welding their doors shut, getting care packages through the window and shit. Like they was really about that shit. They was really locked
Mm-hmm.
up for like 6 to 8 months, and lo and behold, it's gone. Like that's how you do that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how you do that. And the thing is, like, Americans spend so much on of its budget on military garbage. Like when you're the
Mm-hmm.
okay, when you're the biggest person in the room, right?
Mhm.
When you're the biggest person in the room and you're like, I can fuck up anybody, right? And everybody else in the room knows this, they're gonna focus on other shit, right? It's
Mhm.
like, okay, well, I already know this big fuck is the strongest person in this room. So instead of focusing on fighting, which will be very costly to me, and that my chances of success are very slim, I'm gonna focus on the arts. I'm gonna focus on fixing homelessness. I'm gonna focus on
Mhm.
making water a utility, a public utility like France. I'm gonna focus on renewable energy like Scandinavia, right?
Mhm.
And we're just like, no fucking big guns, America. And like
Mhm.
in the global like landscape, right? Like we're kind of in the fucking dark ages, right? Like we haven't figured out homelessness, we haven't figured out poverty, we haven't figured out water, and we
Me,
haven't figured out clean water, and we haven't figured out energy, renewable energy, and it's
America is essentially that one clip of fucking 21 Savage. Ain't nobody
beat the
want to
shit out
fight.
of one of these.
I beat the shit out of it. Ain't
You know,
nobody want
he's
to
like
fight me.
nobody. He was like he was like I don't need no gun. I beat the shit out of one of these motherfuckers, man, for real. Motherfuckers don't want to fight no more. Like I beat this shit. I don't need no gun. But yeah, yeah, and it's like, yeah, and it's tough, man. And I think it just it's the pomp of being American, the pomp and the posturing of being American. Like, no, I'm the shit. I'm nobody tells me what to do because that's what life is like. And like in
Hmm.
America, you could come to America and do anything and be anything, and no one can tell you otherwise.
No. Look
And
at
it's
those
like,
big masks. Wearing the biggest mask I've ever seen.
yeah, and it's like, what do you like? What is this? You know what I mean? And like, that's what happens, right? Like almost like what is it? Over 200 years now? Over 200 years of this is how we get to Donald Trump. You know,
Hmm.
like over
Yep.
200 years of this bullshit is how we get to fucking Donald Trump, and then the shit
It's
boils
like
over, and it costs people their lives. It costs people their lives, and it's not rich people.
nope.
It's not white people. It's
Nope.
poor fucking black people, and that shit sucks, man. You know, and winter's gonna be
Yeah.
hard.
It
Winter's gonna
is.
be hard.
It is. Like my sister just caught the fucking like flu a couple weeks ago.
Oh
It
my
was a regular
god.
flu. She
Oh
got
my
tested
god.
for it and everything.
But how
But it was like,
scary is that?
yeah, and it's like, fuck. The first thing I told her, do not walk around this house if you do not have a fucking mask on your face. And that's the first thing I fucking told her,
Yeah,
right? I
seriously.
was like, wash your fucking hands. Like, every single time. And she met it with a bit of aggression because obviously at this point, everybody is so fatigued from this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you see it all the time. Everybody fucking sees how everybody's reacting to this shit. Like, just fucking when your mom like
Yeah.
tells you like
Yeah.
get your ass in your fucking room and
Like
you're
the
just
wait, like the little fat black kid at the
yeah,
table,
you're
and he's just like,
just
yeah,
and it's like I seen that she met it with a bit of aggression. I'm fine. It's not what it is. Not what it is. It's like you don't fucking know that.
yeah,
You don't
exactly. How?
fucking
Yeah,
know that.
exactly. How do you know that?
Yeah,
How could you
except like
possibly know?
you
Yeah,
got a test readily fucking available. Yo, where's your fucking lab? Like, let
yeah.
me use that shit. But it's I
But
mean, she
before,
got tested for it and it was just a fucking regular flu, thank God.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah.
and it's strictly an American problem, and it's because the American ego is 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 the downfall of like American ego costs human lives. You know what I mean? White American ego costs human lives. And like that's what that is. That's
Yeah.
all this is. This would have been over and done with a long time ago if everybody including white people and the people in power put their pride aside.
Hmm.
White people, if you just wore the fucking mask and stayed the fuck home. And
Mm.
by the way, you motherfuckers, you live in Nebraska and shit. You guys have fucking 50 acres of farmland. Go ride a cow or something.
Like shit,
Go shoot a music video on your tractor, man. Write some country shit. You know what
go
I mean?
plant some fucking crops. What you need to go to a fucking outdoor restaurant for?
Bro,
Like,
sip some whiskey or some shit, man. Write a fuck. What happened to the real motherfuckers that would just get drunk, smoke, and fucking write a fucking country ballad, man? Like, go do
mm,
some shit like that. What the fuck is y'all doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, and this motherfucker's in apartments with one way in and two ways out, right? The fire escape and the fucking door. right? It's motherfuckers like us that are sitting here like, okay, well, stay inside. I guess that's what we got to do. But Florida can't get it together. When Florida
Mm.
got pools, front yards, backyards, kitchen doors, fucking patios, like,
And peep this 24-hour fucking sun.
yo, no, not 24 hours, son. Year round, son. Like, they
Mm.
don't got 4 seasons. They don't know what winter is. Like, y'all are good. What the fuck? Like, go sunbathe. You know what I mean? Like, there's mad shit to do in the crib, bro. Like, there's mad shit to do in the crib. You're just boring.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. There's mad shit to do in the crib. You are just boring.
Let
But
me tell
anyway,
you, for the first time ever in my fucking life, because I told y'all back in April, my mom thought she had it, so I had to they made me quarantine at home from work.
hmm
She didn't have it. I still had to stay my 2 whole ass weeks here.
yeah,
Then my mom caught it, and then I had to stay another fucking 2 weeks. For the first time in my life, I never thought I'd fucking say it. I got bored of fucking video games, bro.
yeah, yeah. That's real, man. That shit
But
is
I,
real.
but I fucking sucked it up. Just stared at the ceiling for a few hours a day.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, and it's
I
different.
ain't go outside.
It's different when you have kids too. Like you know what I mean? Like you can't really fall to the wayside and like kind of do nothing. Like you got to keep these kids entertained, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, there is mad J- Justin, there's mad shit to do in the crib. You know there's mad shit to do in the crib. Go fucking wash some dishes. You know what I mean? Go wash some dishes. Go. You see this fucking carpet? You see this carpet? I just vacuumed it. That's grown man shit. You know what I mean?
Grown
There's
man
mad,
shit.
there's
Grown
mad
man
shit to
shit.
do in the crib, bro. There's mad shit to do. You know that closet you never open? Yeah, go through that
Yo,
shit.
I
Go
get. I
rummage through that
guarantee.
shit.
I guarantee you, every single one of these motherfuckers complaining. The
Yeah. Oh wait,
back,
hold on.
bottom. You know.
Papa Noir is saying, black people, I can say as a black. This is true. This is
As a
true.
black.
Brando
This is
is
true
black. This is true. Are also part of the
and
issue.
confirmed.
These motherfuckers are risking getting the Zika Extreme 2 Max to go to the fucking club and sit on the wall and objectify women. Stay home and beat your meat. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
fucking fact.
definitely.
There was mad secret fucking parties going on in Brooklyn, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna sit here and be like,
Oh,
here's the thing.
hey,
Here's the
Ronnie,
thing.
glad you can join us.
One of
Sorry.
the issue when it's white folks is systemic. The issue when it's black folks is a community issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like and it's much easier to address and much easier to manage a community issue because like you guys are you fucking live next to each other. It's interpersonal. You know what I mean? You
yeah.
can like if I see somebody on Twitter that I follow like, "Oh, I'm on my way to Cancun." I could be like, "You're a fucking idiot. Go home. What the fuck are you doing?" You know what I mean? But there's no
Yeah.
way but I can't tweet. I mean, I can, but it's not like anyone's going to do anything about it. I can fucking tweet like I can tweet at like Congress or whatever and be like, "Yo, Stimmy Part 2, where the fuck is it?" It's not they're not going to address that shit if they don't want to. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but I think community issues can be handled interpersonally a lot of the time. And
Hmm.
if we bully people enough, if we shame motherfuckers enough,
I'm a big
they
fan of
they
bullying.
will look. Bullying and shaming works, bro. Motherfuckers will stay home if you tell them they are dumb enough times. And I
My
tweeted,
favorite word in the English lexicon is stupid. Like, yo, bro, you fucking stupid? Like,
yeah. And if you, yo, and if you like, if you fucking, if you peeped my Twitter last night, I was like, yo, you know what? Nobody can actually physically stop you from doing stupid shit, right? Like if you're gonna do stupid shit during a pandemic that you should not be doing in the middle of a pandemic, go and do your pandemic stupidity, right? Go and perpetuate your pandemic dummy stuff. But don't post it.
yeah,
Like if you don't want to be made fun of, don't post that shit.
yeah.
It's almost like you're addicted to like and this is coming from me. Somebody with 17,000 followers in an echo chamber where people kind of just say yes to me all the time. This is coming from me, that guy, with this podcast where I yell about stuff most of the time. You motherfuckers are addicted to attention. And that's saying a lot coming from me. Because the difference is, I get attention for being good at stuff. You motherfuckers get attention for just, you want attention for just being outside. And that's crazy. And like, there's mad shit to do in the crib. Stay home, make videos, start a YouTube channel, start a Twitch channel, play video games, read a book, bro.
Read a book. Read a book. Read a
Read a motherfucking
motherfucking book.
book. Yo,
Yeah.
cause all the shit you're doing in the club, not only are you risking COVID for it, you're paying double what you would at the fucking just get bro, just go to the liquor store, cop the Patron, get you a nice book, get you the anatomy of story, and then learn how to write, pen a script, pitch it to fucking Universal or some shit. There is mad shit to do in the crib with Wi-Fi.
On top of that, then they tripling these fucking costs because you gonna get shorty pregnant, and now you got a baby you don't want.
Now you got a
and
COVID
now
baby. What the
and now
fuck?
and now your baby moms and your baby got COVID. Like,
Oh man, shit is whack. But Ronnie, do you have any thoughts on this topic before we move on? Cause it has been 30 minutes, and we said we would get the small stuff out of the way first. And we spent 30 minutes talking about COVID, but it was really kind of just stalling till you got back, because the
Okay.
other stuff seemed like we didn't want to talk about it without you. Where's
Aw.
my water? Oh, there it is.
No, but I agree 100%. Like, as someone that has to like commute to work like 4 or 5 times a week, like on a train, and then like go to work and like deal with people and shit, like this shit isn't fun. Like, if I could stay home, I would stay home every fucking day, but I can't
mhm.
because I got fucking bills and shit. So my whole thing is like, I don't know. When I see people doing dumbass shit, when I see people like protesting fucking mandates for fucking masks and shit, like, bro, like, fucking just
It's almost
fucking
like
grow up.
like do you
Like,
like you don't like breathing? Like what?
yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
like you making me stay home. Like, no one's making you stay home. It's just you can go outside. Just don't be stupid about it.
Yeah.
Like, you can go to a park. No one's saying they're not shutting down the parks or anything. You can go to a fucking museum. Just fucking be smart. Not even
Yeah.
smart. Just don't be dumb.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not
yeah,
even
cuz
asking for
smart is
like,
asking for a lot from a lot of
yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn. All right, that was my take.
Cool. I mean, yeah, that's facts too. I think that's a legislation issue. That's a governmental issue. That's a leadership issue. Uh, I was seeing figures. I'm not sure how true this is, but France, I heard the highest that someone has been getting in public assistance is $3,000 a month per person. Canada, I believe, is upwards of $2,000 a month per person, but they use different currencies from us, so I don't know how that translates over to the United States dollar.
Honestly,
Um,
Yeah.
it's probably
but
it's
either
probably more money
it's
than
probably
that.
more exactly, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So like it's wild that like these like these people got that assistance or are getting this assistance. Like what I'm trying to get at is the proof is right there. You
Yeah.
gave people the means to stay home. They stayed home. It got better.
Allow me to interject because what you are perpetuating, sir, is communism, and I will not stand for any fucking communism. Not in my great U.S. of
Hold on.
A.
Bro.
Hold on.
I don't
We
know.
we must give rise to the Red Army. Hold on. Fuck. Wait. Oh, god damn it.
Okay, take your time. We'll wait for the bit.
Hold on. Wait. Yeah, we must rise. We must rise, my comrades. We must
I was
rise and
hoping that
take
would.
over
I was
this
hoping that
nation.
would have glowed red.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
right. I
You
thought we
know.
were gonna go red.
No, it doesn't. Hold on.
How much you pay for that? Just tell the chat how much you paid for
I'm
that.
not doing that. Why would I do that?
Hey, because you put Leo on blast last week. How much you pay for that?
Oh shit, that's true. I, okay. You know what? I'm not even ducking the question. I honestly don't remember, but I want to say it was anywhere between 300 and 450,
How many
something like
gallons
that.
of milk is that?
What? Oh my god. Hey,
Hold
to
on,
be fair,
gallon.
this was a Christmas present to myself.
Gallon
So,
is like 450.
I
um,
remember trying to talk you out of it. I was like, you really need that? You already got like 40 lightsabers. You need another one? He's like, yo, but this one
but
changes the noise when you.
yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. You stupid. Look at that.
No, I'm not dumb.
Come on, man. Amazing.
Okay.
Nah,
There we
nah,
go.
Yeah.
Poppy K. That's not a. It's not a black series. That's just That's a
It,
customized one.
yeah, it's a custom one from I forget where, but I'll drop it in the chat if I find it. But yeah, it's a fucking it's a resource issue. Like just give people the resources to stay home. You know what I mean? Unemployment I think should have kept going. I feel like
Unemployment.
the extra 600 was really helping people stay afloat
We
and
should have gotten another fucking stimmy.
yeah, we should have got Stimmy Part
Bro,
2.
I work for I'm not gonna say the name of the corporation, but I work for a corporation that is worth more than Disney, right?
Mhm.
It's like
Wait,
but that,
really?
yeah, worth more than Disney
That's fucking wild. I
by
didn't know
like
that.
twice as much, yeah. So just keep that in mind, right? They're like, all right, so we're gonna cut your hours and make you work less because of the pandemic, right? But also we're gonna make you work more days, shorter shifts, so you're on the train more, so you can get the drivers faster, right?
Exactly.
But also, we're not gonna pay you for those hours, even though we're like $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
And my thing is, that somebody, where's Sleepy Joe at? Got to tell these people, hey, pay this poor man over here
Yeah.
to stay home to finish fucking Last of Us 2.
Bro, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure where the Sleepy Joe shit came from. Like, like what is that? Like,
It,
It's just Trump
Trump
just
called him
keep name
Sleepy Joe.
calling him.
but why did he fall asleep at a party or some shit? Did they
No.
Cause
draw?
he,
Did they draw a marker
I
on his
mean,
face?
keep it a buck. My nigga look like he dying. Like every time you see him doing any sort of conference, whenever you seen him up there doing any of the fucking debates, homie look like at any fucking given moment just flatline, bro.
Oh my god! Don't say that, man.
Okay. What are the
Jesus.
topics for the day?
Yeah. So yeah. The topics were lockdown part 2, which is
He
kind of what
older
we
than fuck.
Well, the
which
chat's
is
going crazy. Hold
which
on.
is what we went over. Yeah, but shout out to Jumi doing a good job of addressing everybody. Um, and shout out to Leo for keeping it funky in there. But the
Leo's doing something?
Leo was there. Yeah, he was there. He was there for a sec.
Good
But
for
yeah.
him.
So what do you guys wanna hit next? HBO's The Last of Us, Big Majin's Transphobia, or Black Friday?
HBO's Last of Us.
Oh, okay. I feel like Black Friday would probably be a shorter one, but
Yeah.
let's do.
Well, I
Yeah, let's
really
do.
want to talk about it.
You don't really want to talk about Black
No,
Friday?
no, I do. But I really want to talk about the Last of Us HBO
Hi,
shit.
Angie. Hello. Um.
She's like right there.
Oh. But yeah. Okay. But we should save the stuff you really want to talk about, like for
Okay, let's
last,
talk
right?
about Black Friday.
Let's talk
What do
about
you
Black
guys want to
Friday and
get?
Cyber Monday. I want to
Yeah.
get
Wait,
a.
wait, wait. From for the man that has literally everything. Rainey's the worst person to buy a gift for. Like Rainey has literally
Hey,
every.
I don't know. I managed last Christmas,
Nah, hold
bro.
on. No,
No,
Will.
no, no,
But
no, no.
Will, you're a
Will is
wizard.
the best gift giver that exists on
You're
the
a
face of
wizard.
the earth.
I don't know how you pulled everything. Like I don't know how you did that for everybody.
Wait, I don't even know where to start. Wait, first I'm gonna start off with Rainey. Rainey has literally everything. You ask him like, "Oh, you have this?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I have a first edition copy of. I have a sealed copy of Final Fantasy 13 with the 2 disc for Xbox 360 or some shit like that." Like he'll have everything, right? So like I'm always in. He doesn't. You don't have that because why would you have that?
I have it on PS3.
Okay, even worse. So like so I'll hang out with Rainey and I'll be in his room. I'm like, all
Oh
right,
man.
he has this, he has that. I'm like, all right, Rainey. One of Rainey's favorite games is Crazy Taxi. So I said to myself, I'm gonna get him Crazy Taxi sealed on PS2, right? He'll love it. I get him Crazy Taxi sealed on PS2, and like it's December like 18th, and he posts on Twitter, "Yo, I just got Crazy Taxi, blah blah blah." I'm like, I thought it was like an obscure gift that he wasn't gonna get. Fucking gets it himself, right? I forgot why I think I just like gave it to you. I was like, "Fuck this, here, take it again."
Yeah.
And then Will's a fucking
That one
wizard.
time. Hold on, but Ronnie,
Yeah.
you actually knocked it out one time, cause you got me a whole GameCube and Metroid Prime.
Oh yeah, dude, you know how hard it was
That was
to find
really
a
nice
memory
though, man.
card?
That was
I
really
went to
nice.
fucking Fordham Game World and I was talking to Peter and I was like, "Yo, I need a fucking memory card." And like he
Mhm.
went to the back and he was like looking through mad shit. And he got it for me. I was like, "Yes,
Mhm.
that was dope." Okay, but Will last
Yeah.
Christmas, I'm like I don't trust him at all.
Yo, Will knows
He
too.
is,
Will knows too much. He knows too much.
bro. He was
You gotta.
like prying and shit. He was like fucking like a secret agent.
Yeah.
Like it's like, what the fuck you got like Barack. You got Barack. He got Barack a childhood like a Stretch Armstrong Scream toy from like 1990 something
Yeah.
that like he had when he was like growing up. One, how the fuck do you know that he had that? Two, where the fuck did you find it sealed in the box?
Bro, he got me a complete set of sealed Inspector Gadget McDonald's toys.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
You remember that shit?
Sealed Inspector Gadget toys from Burger King.
Yo, and he
Big
it,
got
it was it was
packages.
Mickey
hold up.
D's, yeah.
Hold up. And he got
Mickey
me
D's.
this. And he got me this. Mega Man X repackaged and sealed. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you get somebody this? Like,
Bro, I don't even care about the Mega Man. He got you the Inspector Gadget toys from 1990 from McDonald's from the Happy Meal, sealed
yeah,
in plastic,
yeah. Never opened in the original plastic.
never
In the original
opened.
shit. It's crazy.
How the fuck did he know that?
yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't trust him. But
Yeah, what do
no,
you want for
yo, but yeah. So
Black Friday?
now you guys go because I'm thinking
Um,
about it.
Black Friday. I don't honestly. I've never personally. The only place I've ever shopped on Black Friday was at GameStop and Urban Outfitters, and it's because I was working at both those places during those Black Fridays. But I've never actively tried to go Black Friday shopping.
Hmm.
Real quick, yo, Dennis, thanks for the 200 bits, homie. Much
Um,
appreciated.
Thank
Um,
you. Thank you for the tokens.
Yeah, for
but
real.
yeah,
Oh my
Thanks,
God!
bro.
Thank you for the tokens. Remember, if you want to do a private show, just hit the link and make a donation.
What would the Hurst Boys private show be like? We just
Yo,
jump on Discord with
shout out to
people.
my free cams. Nah, we would like compare foreskin or something. I don't know.
I'd just be doing the helicopter, bro.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Oh my God! Imagine a Hearst
Like
boys like
for 40 minutes straight.
Hurst
like
Boys OnlyFans,
on
bro.
Hearst boys
There's eight
Hearst
of
boys
us.
OnlyFans
Like,
like like or just like a Patreon exclusive like podcast where you talk about the grossest shit. Man, that would do numbers. I like that'd be cool.
um, but yeah, back to the topic.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lawrence said, "Put your dick on live. I'll give you $1,000." Oh man, Ronnie, do you know where that's from? Do you know
yeah,
where that's
that's
from?
from.
Yes,
What's that?
boozy,
I forgot the guy's name.
Lil
boozy.
Boozy.
Yeah,
He's getting a haircut and out of nowhere he's just like, "Put your pussy lips on live. I give you $1,000." It's like, damn, bro. Well, why are you that horny at the barber shop? Like,
Oh
the
man,
fuck are you doing?
them dudes from the south is just a different breed, bro.
Oh my god. A
Um,
thousand dollars. Yeah, exactly,
that
rap.
thousand.
$1,000.
Oh
Oh
man,
shit. Okay. But
but
yeah.
I, I
Go
might
ahead.
cop I might cop a monitor.
Mhm.
I'm thinking for next gen.
Mhm.
I want to cop a new monitor, but that's really it. My shit
Okay.
boring.
uh, I want to get a TV. I don't have a 4K TV.
What happened to the
And
one from your room that you were
it's not
playing?
4K.
You were playing Senua's Sacrifice on it when it first dropped.
Well, that wasn't 4K. I was just so high that it looked like real life.
Oh.
I remember one time I played. I think it was Evil Within, and I was like, I was playing with Boy. Rainy was in the room. I think that's the same night of I Am the Bedbug.
I am the best. Yeah.
And then like I'm playing it with Boy, and I'm like, I turned to Boy, I'm like, yo, this shit look like real life, man. And he's like, yeah. And I was like playing on PC like max settings. So I want to get 4K TV. Um, I don't know, just like random stuff. I
Mhm.
need like some chargers. I'll buy like a green screen maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go outside. Like I'm not trying to go
Yeah.
to a
I
store.
don't think anything's gonna be open for the outside. To be completely
Oh
fucking
yeah,
honest
on
with you.
Friday things are open, Thursday things are closed. So they're not doing that
They're not
pre
doing the
Black
overnight thing.
Friday shit like that, which is insane.
Yeah.
Like, anyone that's
But
worked retail knows that this is insane.
no.
They'll
Yep.
open on Thanksgiving and stay open until Friday, and then stay open the entire day.
Yeah.
And then people will line up after eating Thanksgiving. Dude, when I worked at Best Buy for one, people would fucking like eat dinner and then like line up outside, and these people wouldn't fucking eat. You'll work like a 12-hour shift. People were sleeping in the break room, bro. Black Friday is the worst holiday,
I had a makeshift bed out of cardboard boxes in GameStop one
Hmm.
year.
bro.
Oh my
I
god,
feel like
that's
most people that work at GameStop live in the cardboard box anyway.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know. I can't relate to
it's
none of that,
true.
fellas, because I worked at Subway for exactly one night, and then I went back to tattooing. I was
Yo, I
like, I can't
pulled
do
up.
this.
This was funny.
That shit was mad funny. I was just back there
I
making
worked at Johnny
sandwiches.
Rockets for a single night.
Oh,
Johnny
nice.
Rockets. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's like
but
the fast food of nice restaurants.
but yeah. I mean, I mean, what? Wait, did
What
you
you want?
guys both say that's it?
Yeah, on
Yeah,
a TV, green
Oh,
on a
screen
monitor,
TV.
I I think the
maybe
best.
PS5.
I think probably like I think Black Friday exists strictly to sell TVs. Like that's what everybody gets, you know. So
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're so cheap.
I'll probably get a LG CX. It's like
yeah, no, those things are fucking nice, bro.
yeah,
Yo, get
like
like an 80 inch.
OLED. Yeah, I want like an OLED like fucking LG CX. Like cause what's the point? Like I want the PS5, right? But I want to take like full advantage of it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
this gaming laptop that I have. It's like Republic of Gamers. It's strong as fuck. It's like super powerful. But I'm on this like
And he
little.
uses it for editing.
But I'm on this little. No. I use my iMac for editing. But I'm using this like this little $100 monitor. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm not taking full advantage of the graphics
yeah.
card in here, and I'm not. It's like I'm not gonna do that with the like. I feel like with the PS5, like you gotta kind of make it worth your while. So I think I'm gonna get like a LG CX or something like that, or like a
Mm.
Sony OLED something. I don't know. Cause the CX is mad bread. So like mad fucking bread. So I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but OLED is worth it, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. It is worth it. Like I've seen
The
it in person,
pixels
and I'm
turn
like, dude, there's
off.
no fucking way. Like, yeah, I'm like, yo, there's no fucking way. How is this real? And
Like the
it's really
black
there.
literally is black because it's off.
Yeah,
Insane.
yeah. So I, yeah. So the probably
TVs.
that, a PS5, but I don't. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen. I'm
Bro,
over it now. I kind of want the Series X because Street Fighter 6 is allegedly coming to Xbox,
don't believe that.
and I wanna. No, I don't, cause Boss Logic made the art, and he just makes fan art. Like
There's like
he's like
cats
a.
in my room.
But yeah. So I wanna see the Series S. I wanna see what's up with it. Also, Senua Saga is gonna be Xbox only, which is fucking
Yeah,
annoying.
Yeah,
So
Microsoft
I
bought so
kind of.
many
but you
fucking
can,
studios. Like,
Yeah.
but most likely you can play them on your PC.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
but
thing.
yeah, but
You could play them on Xbox. I mean, on your Xbox Pass or whatever.
oh, a Game Pass, right? Okay, so then I
Yeah,
don't even need the box. But it's like I don't
yeah.
know. I kind of like having a dedicated thing for like I kind of like having a game
Don't buy an
box
Xbox.
or a
Don't
media
buy it.
box, cause like I already do so much on my PC and my iMac. Like I don't know. I and also like mouse and keyboard. Like I hate it. I'm sorry,
You
guys.
just
I hate
plug
it.
in the controller. Your computer is better than the Xbox, probably.
Oh yeah, that's true. It probably is. I don't know. I'll see.
On it,
I'm
honestly,
just
the
curious
Do what
about
you
the
only
want.
Series
Do
S.
what you want.
only reason I want an Xbox is because it's full backwards compatibility, and I still got a fucking copy of Jet Set Radio Future that I've been fucking revving to play.
That's
Just get it
cool.
on PC.
Yeah, but
Not
then
Jet
you'd
Set
have
Like
to
Radio
the
pay
Future.
for
answer
it
for
again.
everything's on PC. Just
Jet Set Radio
emulate it.
Future is not on PC.
Emulate it. There's a way to get everything. I was playing Persona 5, Royale, whatever the fuck it's
This
called,
motherfucker
on
Ronnie a
PC.
criminal.
60 FPS, just fucking.
Ronnie a
You could just do
criminal.
whatever you want, man. I'm a firm believer in PC.
Criminology. Shout out
Yeah.
Ring One. Hey, but yeah,
Get anything you
probably
want.
that. Fucking. Um. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just fucking like all the stuff I want is like mad bread. You know, like PS5, maybe Xbox. I don't know, but mostly PS5 and a TV.
Yeah,
Like that's legit. That's legit all there is. Cause like,
of
what else
course.
do you really get on Black Friday? You know?
Yeah, it's really just built for fucking electronics, man. I mean, you're not going all the way down to fucking Pier 1 for the fucking Black Friday sale because you want some new shower curtains.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know.
Like I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Black Friday's weird. Cyber Monday is probably gonna be the default, and no one's gonna be able to buy anything because everyone's gonna be shopping online, and like,
Bots.
and the only fucking store that can probably keep up with the sheer volume of fucking customers is Amazon.
Yeah,
Um,
barely.
yeah, yeah, barely, exactly. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't see myself getting the PS5 this year. My
Me
birthday's
neither.
next month, and I don't think anyone's gonna get me one. And if they do, I don't know. It's just like all the stuff. I'm not asking for anything for my birthday this year or for Christmas really, because all the stuff I want is really expensive, and I don't think I'd be comfortable. Even if I'm not gonna ask somebody to drop fucking $500 on me in the middle of a pandemic. You know what I mean? That's
No.
crazy.
Yeah, you
So
know.
I mean,
I
I,
don't even
I
know.
stopped getting Christmas gifts when I was like 17, so I ain't never ask anybody for shit anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like my birthday kind of just sucks anyway because it's the day after Christmas and nobody cares. So we just
Yeah, I hate that about you.
what?
I don't know. Like I don't hate it about you. I hate that for you. Like
Yeah,
your day is literally the day after Christmas. Like,
yeah, and
Yeah,
like
and
everybody's
then you be getting
hungover and like
and you be getting
nobody.
mad. Like, yo, what the fuck, my birthday and Christmas. I'm like, bro,
I do not get mad at all. I'm just like,
you
hey,
got
do you
mad.
guys want
I
to
think you
do
got mad
anything?
once because it was like
No.
it was either or. It was either or. It was like this is you pick whichever one this one is. I think it was like when we did Secret Santa.
What like gifts or like the day? What do you mean?
I forgot. I think we did Secret Santa. I think we did Secret Santa on your birthday or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, I mean, nah. I think I stopped being mad about that shit when I was like 14. I haven't been mad about that shit for a while. Like it's my birthday. I've been dealing with this since I was born. There's nothing left to be upset about. It's just that is what it is. So
Sad
I
you
don't
life.
really
you
pay my.
are you are every Puerto Rican parent's like dream.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just get me the one really expensive thing
Yeah.
that counts for both. Yeah,
You know when you get something on your birthday and like this is your Christmas gift too. That's literally Rainy.
yeah, yeah. That's me. And yeah. I mean, it's cool. I've always wanted to go. Like, I mean, I'm probably not gonna do that shit now, but I've always wanted to go. Oh my god! First of all, Papa, that never happened. What the fuck? We
I
just
don't know.
we just
I
lying
don't
on me
I
in the
don't
chat.
know. Papa Noir's pretty reliable source.
What? You gonna believe Brando? That's crazy. That's crazy. After everything we've been through, that's crazy. But nah, yeah, I've always wanted to like go somewhere for my birthday, like a cabin, like shoot a movie or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I've always wanted to go, like get away for my birthday, like do
Yeah.
something. And that hasn't happened really. Like I've always wanted to just like rent a cabin or some shit, you know, like rent a cabin, get a fucking yeah, get like a winter getaway and shit, like in the mountains somewhere, like in Jersey. You know what I mean? Like some shit like that.
You want some white shit.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, cause
I
like
can't do
who gonna come with me? You know what I mean? Like it's the day
it.
after Christmas. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go dolo, bro. Like I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to go like somewhere and like reflect on myself and like life and shit like by myself
Yo,
for
go
my
to like a
birthday.
waterfall and just sit underneath it.
Probably when I turn 30. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I
Mm.
don't
Uh,
know, cause I'm
30.
turning 27, so it's not that far off. And by the way, when I turn 30, if I still want my face tattooed when I'm 30, I'm gonna get it.
Do
Like
it.
that's what I'm waiting on. Like if I still
You
feel the
know how
same
hard
about
it is to get Ronnie to co-sign and shit like that.
yeah. Hey, Uptown Sheeny, what's happening? What's happening? Eat some jerky. I can see that. What?
Eat
Oh,
some
start a
jerky. I can
campfire.
see that.
No, Van Guardian said
Oh,
it's a vibe. Start a campfire, grab a beer, eat some jerky. Yeah, fucking make our own jerky.
oh
You
yeah.
know, it takes
All I
mad
saw was
long.
eat some jerky. I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. All right. So yeah, I guess we're good off that topic. So on to the next. What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about the big Majin thing, or you wanna do The Last of Us?
Let's get
Let's
that.
end on a lighter note.
All right, let's get this fucking the big Majin shit out of the way.
Yeah,
Not little Majin, not to be confused with his
his younger brother,
younger
little
brother,
Majin.
who's a sweetheart. But
All right. So should we break it down for anyone who is unfamiliar?
yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
So all right. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
Sorry, I'm just like looking up the thing right now. Sorry, give me 1 second. So basically, something happened on Twitter with and because that's where everything happens, and yeah, it involves Lil Majin saying some transphobic shit.
Big margin.
Oh, it involves Big Majin. It involves Elder Majin saying some transphobic shit about a fellow Tekken player. It was Tekken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is Mans was, I think, salty about a loss. Um, and proceeded to spew some some transphobic shit. And
Um,
it
real
was
quick,
yeah.
Juice. So Big Majin and Little Majin, two different people. They're siblings, but they're two different people.
Mm, yeah. So yeah. So what happened was, I think it was during a live stream. It was during a
Yeah.
live stream, and Big Majin lost a match to a trans player, to a trans woman, and uh, I'm not sure if Big Majin dead named her or misgendered her. But it was a one time thing. Like he said one thing once, and he was like, "That's all I'm gonna say."
Yeah,
Like
he
he,
essentially he misgendered her.
mhm.
So they played, and he had mentioned her name, which what her moniker was, and he was like, and that's a dude.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, like he like purposely like
Yeah,
misgendered the person on purpose.
yeah, and it's like annoying because like the person that that he misgendered was like put out a tweet and attached the video and was like, "Oh, like I was really hyped to play this person, and it sucks that they're, you know what I mean? Like I was really hyped to play this person. I really respected Big Majin as a player, and it was dope to play the rounds until he said this shit, and it's really disappointing. And
yeah.
it's like, you know,
I mean,
you two like at your big, I mean, there's no excuse for it anyway ever, right? But at your big ass age, like you should definitely know better.
Hmm.
yeah,
Big Majin is Lil Majin's big brother. It's literally that cut and dry. But
Yeah.
and basically, I feel like people pressing Lil Majin to say something or something like that.
Nah. Well, I'm pretty sure that's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah,
They're gonna fucking force him to come out and say some shit, which is like it's kind of like rocking a hard place. I mean, obviously, you should condemn any notion of transphobia or bigoting, especially as a black man
yeah,
in
exactly.
any fucking volition. But that's also his older brother,
Yeah,
so it's kind of like rocking a hard place. I I feel like personally doesn't have to say anything because it's not his fucking mistake.
yeah,
You know, his relation is purely that of fucking blood.
yeah,
His,
yeah,
that's him. He is his own person. He's not Big Maj.
yeah, yeah. It's like, I mean, when you're in the public eye though, you know what I mean? Like, cause if one of you guys, if some shit happens with one of you guys, or if some shit happens with me, I feel like at some point it's gonna be. Why did the chat disappear? That's weird. Um, I feel like at some point, like, like we're gonna have to address it. You know what I mean?
I feel like addressing it and also like okay, like see if I was in that stance, there's like, hey, look, this dude said something extremely fucked up. His actions are his actions. His thoughts are his own thoughts. I in no way convey those same feelings at all.
Yeah,
You just condemn it, and then that's it. But in this situation, it might, they wouldn't. I don't think anybody would take that for that
yeah,
just as is. They're gonna want more from Lil Majin, and that's why I feel like it would be fucked up if there is any backlash on his end,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
unless he
they're
protects
two
them.
separate people. Because you're right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like, I don't think it.
It's two separate. It's two separate people, but it's like, you know, the whole. I just feel like people expect family to hold each other accountable publicly when shit
Yes,
like
of
this
course.
happens. Like
Yeah,
with like with Nicki Minaj, right? Like Nicki
Mm-hmm.
Minaj's brother is notoriously a fucking pedophile.
Yeah.
And he was for a long time it was believed that, and people expected her to say something, and she didn't for a long time, and then it was speculated that Nicki Minaj bailed her pedophile brother out of jail, and a lot of people were upset about that. And she didn't say anything publicly, so people were kind of like, "What the fuck?"
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then the news broke that it wasn't her, it was their mom. It was their mom that bailed him out, and
Yeah.
then it was kind of like, "Oh shit, all right," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, well, suddenly the pressure is off of Nikki, you know what I mean? But it just would have helped. It would have helped the situation if Nikki hadn't kept people in the dark, because it's like sometimes, like, a lot of the family shit bleeds over, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's like, yo, this is your blood brother, this is your blood relative. So it's like Big Majin and Lil Majin, right? It's like, okay, if my brother, right, if I have a brother that I lived with and grew up with, and they say some transphobic shit, and they're older than me, and
Hmm.
I've grown up with this person and lived with this person, I am 100% definitely in some way, shape, or form influenced by this person. So
Yeah.
I think it's the responsibility of that person to be like, hey, I mean, yes, it's common sense that they're two separate people, but I also think
Hmm.
it helps if you're like, hey, that's my brother. We are like, stating the obvious is annoying, but it does help if you're just like, yeah, that's not me. You know what I mean? Like, we
Yeah.
may be brothers in real life. We may have grown up together, but that's not me. Like, that helps. I think
Yeah. And
it does
Yeah.
a
just
lot of good.
Justin just made another point. I was also reading up on that people are also attacking Little Majin, confusing him with his older brother.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
just the
fucking.
rabid nature of the internet. Like,
Yeah.
people just fucking jump, and like
Yeah. People just be yelling.
I've made that mistake plenty of times. Like, you gotta be sure, you gotta know, like, people don't even care. People just kind of want to be involved,
Yeah.
and like and like, just so that they're part of the cool kids and with the in crowd. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
they just want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of the conversation before they even like before they even fucking acknowledge, like, before they get all the I don't want to say get all the facts, but like before they get all the information.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They just want to yell because they want to be part of this vacuum of shit that's going on. So
Yeah.
they just see Majin and they're like, okay, who pops up when I fucking, you know what I mean? When I type in Majin, and then one person doing that leads to, like, one person sees them doing that, then it leads to the next
Hmm.
person, and then all of a sudden, somebody who does not deserve it is getting berated on the internet and called a bunch of shit that they don't deserve over misinformation, and we see that constantly. And there are other instances of that. There are more serious cases of that, with other, issues and other things and other topics, and like, it's just messy and gross, and it's never handled properly.
Never.
Like with Bum 163, like
Hmm.
when allegations came out about him, and literally it took the entire House of Chaos with receipts to overturn this allegation.
Yeah.
The whole TL was in an uproar. It was like, yo, Bum, what the fuck? Like, how could you do this? And like, literally, it took like Alucard and like mad other people being like, okay, well, you're lying. And people are like, oh, this is, and it's like, oh, like what are you saying? Oh, like, what could she gain from this? And it's like, no, like, I understand, like, we get it, we understand this narrative, right? Like, we understand the importance of that, but she's lying. Like, Bum was not here. He was here. Here are the texts. Here are the timestamps on those texts. Here is text from other people confirming that he was there at this time. You know what I mean? And the whole
Yeah.
shit was debunked. And this person was like, "Oh, fucking, just didn't say anything." I don't even think they apologized. I don't. Even, it wasn't even clear why they said this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of, and then everybody that was attacking him, some people apologized. Other people were like, just kind of took it on the chin and looked stupid for a little bit. But we see this shit everywhere, and it's like,
Yeah.
this constant, like, this constant fucking just 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 myriad of fucking misinformation is like whack, and it's very detrimental to, like, bro, imagine attacking sweet little fucking Majin.
Yeah.
Like, that dude is so nice. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
dude.
I mean?
He like I said, like from the get, he's a fucking sweetheart. I fucking follow him. I sub on fucking Twitch and fucking YouTube for his shit, and it's like this guy, like I can't see like a fucking single bad bone in his body. Obviously, we are relics of a different age, so I mean, obviously, some shit does come to light,
And that's also
but
at face value. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly. So, but like, yeah, no, like this guy, like I do want to see him respond to the shit, but at the same time, I'm like, it's like
Leave
leave the
that kid
fucking guy
alone.
alone.
Leave that
Yeah,
kid
leave the
alone.
fucking guy alone.
Leave that kid alone. He's not his brother. It's whack. Like
He
good
made
guy
it to top
Majin.
eight
Yeah.
at Evo.
Yeah. Yeah, and then no, and Sheeny made a Uptown Shinigami, my boy Chewy. He made a fucking good point. After, trust me, after 2 or 3 days, that shit don't even matter to them anymore. And it's and
Yep,
it's and it's facts. Like
it's horde
you
mentality.
you care because it's you care because it's the subject of the day. You don't care
Hmm.
because that particular issue is important to you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's why I'm constantly like retweeting donation links for transition funds. Like I'm constantly retweeting gamers of color, people of color, black gamers, gay gamers. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that shit is important to me. You know what I mean? And like also watch for the people who are only vocal about negative shit. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Because those are the people that don't give a fuck, right? Like Black Girl Gamers just entered for this award that I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, but the voting is going on, and I retweet it every time. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see it, I retweet it, and it's like because that shit is important to me. And like you could tell, like the people who are the people who are only reactionary in terms of negative shit that happens in the FGC or in the Smash community, whatever. You don't give a fuck about Smash. You just want to talk about the thing that everybody's talking
Hmm.
about, and then take the moral high ground and sit up on your high horse and judge people. But you don't really give a fuck. You don't really
Yeah.
give a fuck about the community. If you did, then you would fucking I don't know, pay for a trans girl's manicure or some shit. You know what I mean? Like you like it just wouldn't be this like performance, you know?
Yeah.
And that shit is whack. And it's like yeah, but Papa
Yeah.
Mars said that unfortunately that one day of discourse can destroy people's entire lives when it's proven false and shit. Yeah, it's whack. Yeah. You could possibly fuck somebody's life up just being part of that in the moment angry mob. And are you guys going to talk about free melee? I mean, none of the smash heads
I
are
can.
on this podcast.
Yeah, I can
So,
talk about it very briefly, but
I don't
it's
need I mean, what is it? The Nintendo flagged Slippy or some shit like that?
Nintendo. Nintendo essentially stopped. Got involved and stopped the tournament from fucking happening because essentially they were using a modded version of their game, which everyone was emulating.
Wait, isn't that
Smash Melee.
NTSE? Isn't that
What's that?
NTSE melee? Like the
Um,
one that's like calibrated for modern play, like the one that's like patched basically.
yeah, but the mod in question is actually Slippy to play rollback netcode, right?
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, it's an overall attack towards the emulation of the game as a whole. And the thing
Nintendo doesn't
is,
like that. Okay.
yeah, and the thing is, you have to understand, Nintendo's been doing grimy shit like this since like fucking 2007.
Mhm.
They ain't gonna fucking stop.
Yeah.
Um, they don't give a shit about its player base. For Smash, Smash was never meant to be a fucking competitive game to them, and they're going to hold on to that unless it's one of their fucking invitationals.
Yeah.
Um, they're gonna keep on shitting on every tournament if it's not fucking ultimate
Yeah.
because they want you to play their new game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. Nintendo's always been like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing. They don't care. Like if they really like did something like Tekken World Tour, like there's so many people that play Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Melee
Like I probably
specifically.
yeah. And it's
But
just like if you just invested in the community,
yeah.
but like they don't give a fuck.
Nintendo, the thing about Nintendo is that they want you to revisit their stuff on their terms.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to replay their games when they tell you to replay them. They want
At
you
a
to
$60
they
fucking
want
price point and only for a limited time.
they want you to pay $60. They want you to pay $60 for a graphical overhaul of fucking Link's Awakening. I'm never going to shut up about this. I'm never
Yeah.
going to shut up about this until a new copy of the game is $40. Not even $30. Not even $20. It's never going to
And it
happen.
won't.
It's not
It's
exactly.
it's never gonna
I've
happen.
been waiting to play fucking Breath of the Wild. I'm not paying $60 for that game,
Yeah,
and like it doesn't go on sale like on the store. Like I could find it like physical, but I'm not buying a physical
yeah,
game.
yeah. Oh wait, sorry. Onyx said, I'll just say this: if you look at the
Mm,
stream, he is actively misgendering Miles. Like when he reads comments, that have they and she, he purposefully says he,
yeah,
and the only reason he responded was because his sponsors pulled out. Some people deserve to be put through the grinder, in my opinion, because what seems like a joke can turn into violence. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I mean
no,
we don't disagree with that at all.
that's fact. That's a
Yeah.
fucking fact.
Yeah, we were talking about Lil Majin. Like we were talking about putting Lil Majin through the grinder based on misinformation.
Yeah,
Like people attacking Lil Majin because they think he's Big Majin because they don't do the work to find out what's actually going on.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not that's no. We
yeah.
yeah, also jokes like no. Like under the
Mm-mm.
trans jokes, that's not a joke. It's violence. Period. Like if you can't be funny at somebody else's expense, you're not funny. You know? Like that's just what it is. And also, he was not joking. Like I saw the stream.
Yeah, no,
He was
that wasn't
He was
even a
not
fucking
joking. He
joke.
was salty as fuck because he lost, and he decided to fucking what's the worst thing I can like little kid shit. Like what's the worst thing I could possibly say right now about this person that beat me in a video game? Oh, I
What
know.
what
I'll misgender them on purpose. Like no, that's not cool. We weren't talking about that at all. We know that's
but
not cool.
but
Yeah.
what's also sad is that the fucking FGC has this like this isn't obviously the first offense in the fucking FGC. We've seen what happened a few months ago with fucking LTG, for example. Um yep, you said it. And it's like the FGC is like just some weird fucking machismo, like toxic fucking place at the moment where
Yeah.
it's like women that join into this group are never they don't fucking ever feel safe because of shit.
Yeah.
It's trans people constantly getting misgendered, treated like shit from a shit ton of fucking players who everyone fucking idolizes,
Mhm.
and it's just really fucking gross. And it's like most of these niggas is fucking they're all grown ass fucking men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and do you think that Nintendo do you feel I feel like Nintendo had a leg up on a lot of this shit and that's why they choose not to fund and not to support the competitive scene.
Mm. I
And I
feel like
think
this
I
happens
feel
in every competitive scene. Like let it like it could be League of Legends, anything like. There's always gonna be people like that, right? There's
yeah
but
always gonna be
definitely
scandal. There's always gonna be something like that. And Nintendo is gonna try their best to be the farthest away from there
exactly
because they
cuz they're
are
a
like
Yeah.
a
family
family
company.
company. Yeah.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I don't feel Nintendo bowed it out of that for that specific reason. Because, like I said, they still have their invitationals. They like to fucking tease it in fucking people's faces. But I feel it's more from a selfish standpoint, as in they just don't want this game to be competitive.
Well,
I
cuz
don't think
it's
they give a
yeah,
single shit about any of the other stuff. I think it's literally just on their own terms that that's it.
Mm.
yeah, it's I mean, I think they're playing it safe for sure and they just want people to play the new game. They want people
Mm-hmm.
like they're pouring all this money and these resources into the new game
Mm-hmm.
and they want people to play that. You know what I mean? Why are you playing this 25-year-old game, you know? But Nintendo originally didn't oh, Sangria Lawrence just said it.
Mm.
Nintendo didn't fuck with Smash cuz they wanted the game to be a casual party game. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. I got into an argument about this shit on Twitter the other day. It's a party game. And like I said in a tweet about it, if your bike breaks down and you lose the front tire and you somehow make it home and you unintentionally teach yourself how to ride a unicycle by getting yourself home on the seat and only the back tire of your bike, that does not make your broken bicycle a unicycle. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you just taught yourself how to do that thing because based on circumstance. It's circumstantial, right? So you just because you turned this party game into a fighting game, as y'all call it, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't like that. That's not what it is, though. You know what I mean?
Like
Like you,
like me and
and that's
Leo.
okay. That should be okay. I think. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like that should be okay.
Yeah. Me and Leo, every time we talk about the fucking game, I'm like, yo, then nah, that shit's a fucking party game. He's like, yeah, it's a fucking party game. I mean,
Because yeah,
It's like,
Yeah, I mean,
granted, all this tech that's enveloped in the game makes it more, for the competitive aspect. I feel like wasn't meant to be that way
yeah,
originally, but because people liked it, they kept it in.
yeah,
A lot of times they patched out shit, right? Like, because remember how wave dashing was a thing, and then it wasn't a thing, and then they brought it back, and blah 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 blah.
yeah,
Yeah, nah, this shit's a fucking party game, bro. They got items that you can throw at fucking people, bro. I
yeah,
can play with 8 people at the same fucking time. It's a party game.
yeah. Also, take anybody that has never touched Smash ever in their entire lives, that has been playing Tekken professionally or Street Fighter professionally, and then throw them in Smash, and then throw them in a game of Smash. It's a lawless land.
Mm-hmm.
There's no law. There are no
Not in the
rules.
slightest.
Like, what the fuck? You gonna tell me this fucking game this is like a fighting game? You're out of your mind. Fuck out of here. But
Yeah, no, it ain't a fighting game. I mean, I understand you guys' sentiments in the chat. It's a
hold on,
yeah,
Adrian.
it.
Wait, Adrian said I'm too high for that analogy. Okay, okay. Super Smash Brothers is a bicycle, right? That's what Super Smash Brothers is, right? Let me use a simpler analogy, right? Just because just because you can shoot somebody in the face and kill them with a nail gun, that does not make a nail gun a weapon, right? You can repurpose it and you can use it as a weapon and you can use it to hurt people, but that does not mean that that's what that thing was for, right?
It's a fucking power tool.
It's a power tool. That's like a simpler version of that analogy. But yeah, like yo, Uptown Shinigami
Uptown
Wallet.
Shigami, yeah. With
He
with
said
that
GTA
same
is
with
a fighting game.
if y'all want to call fucking Smash
Yo,
Bros a fighting game, GTA is a fucking fighting game. Fucking Yakuza is a fucking fighting game.
Bro, I would love
Like,
a like we just got in like GTA Online. Like we just
mm,
go into the street and like go no guns, only fists,
Fight Club,
and
Fight
there's
Club.
just
yeah,
people
I
like
used to do
punching
that
each
shit.
other, and
yeah,
like
The,
we got
that's
like a
funny.
circle of people. Can we?
we can.
Papa
Is that
North said,
possible?
analogy unclear. I just stabbed my third grade teacher. The fuck? Oh
Is
my
this?
god.
I just stabbed my third grade teacher. Is this
Yeah.
competitive?
Yeah, I was out here like unicycle? Yeah, no, that was probably
Yeah,
too complicated.
yeah.
But
That was. It wasn't even complicated. It was just like a lot to think about.
yeah.
Because you're
Yeah,
picturing
it's
this
like
guy on
yeah.
his bike trying to get home, and you're like,
Yeah, and then his front tire falls off and he's like, "Fuck shit." And then
yeah,
he
but then he has
somehow makes it
handlebars.
home. Yeah, but he somehow makes it home. He wheelies the entire time. And and then like it like unintentionally teaches himself how to ride a unicycle. That doesn't make his bike a unicycle just because the fucking front tire fell off. The same way, just because you turn items off in the game, and just because you do it 1v1 as opposed to fucking
Eh,
player free for all, that doesn't make Smash a fighting game.
exactly, Juice. With that logic, Apex is a fucking fighting game.
Bro,
Like what?
yo, as soon as you land
Yeah,
and you get no gun, Apex is a fighting game straight up.
yo, you know what? Fucking, I'm gonna say it here first, guys. Dark Souls, it's a fucking fighting game.
Oh shit!
It
Dark
is.
Souls is.
It's all footsies. Yeah,
I'm
reading
gonna
her
say it
opponent.
one time. Uno is a fighting game, cause if you hit me
Mm.
with that draw four and I ain't got nothing, and they come all the way back around and you hit me with it again, I'm swinging on all of y'all.
In that same fucking right, Mario Kart, it's a fucking fighting game. Because if I see that goddamn blue shell on my ass, nigga, we fucking scrapping. There, right?
Yo, oh my god.
I think
Oh
what else is
shit,
a
here we
fighting
go.
game?
But yeah, so the last yeah, so I guess in conclusion for the big Majin topic, learn everything before you attack people, and fuck Big Majin for saying that transphobic shit. That's not cool. You don't do that. You're a grown ass man with a little brother. You know what I mean? Who probably looks up to you and probably thinks you're the coolest guy in the world. Who probably got into Tekken because of you. That shit is whack. You should know better. You're a grown ass man. Like, do the work, be better, apologize to this person, and fucking like this person that respected you before you said that stupid ass shit. Like, that's just whack. That's just whack. Attack them for their skill. Attack somebody for like you could. There's so many things you could say about a person before you go there. Like,
You
be more clever, be wittier, and just don't be a transphobe.
just scream at her and tell her that she's doing strings, bro. Like any other
Motherfucker doing
self-respecting person
strings.
would.
But yeah, yeah. Okay, so now on to Ronnie's favorite. Ronnie's the most anticipated topic for Ronnie. We got like let's go for like 20 more minutes because that's I feel like that's how long we've spent on every topic except the first one. But yeah, HBO's The Last of Us. How do you guys feel?
Don't want it.
Don't
Get it
want
out
it.
of here.
I don't want it. Okay, I'm glad we all agree. I don't
Yeah.
want it. I think
But
things I think things should be great and be allowed to be great for their lifespan and then not exist anymore. No, not exist anymore, but and then just be left alone to exist as is. Right?
sure. Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
But even if we don't want it, we're gonna get it. So I'm thinking, all right, if we do get it, what do I want?
Ellen Page.
I want. Oh my God, Ellen Page.
it's
Sue
it's
them. Sue
not
them.
beyond two
Ellen
souls, all
Ellen
right?
Page Ellen Page with the de-aging tech from the Irishman.
Ooh,
Yo, she aged like fucking goat milk.
I don't
She
even know what
aged
that
like a
means.
scarecrow. but but yeah, she yeah, I mean, is that all was that all you had to say, Ronnie? That
Uh,
we're just going to get it like even though you don't want
we're
it?
gonna get it.
What do you want from it?
I
Being as it's
want
coming out.
like I don't know. I don't want like a I don't know. Like it's like what at what point in this do we get right? And I don't want like a early shit. I don't want like a Walking Dead season 1. Like still trying to find the cure, going to like because we know there's no fucking cure, right?
Yeah.
Like so it's just what story do we want to hear, right? Do we want to see these characters again? I wouldn't mind seeing a Joel and Tommy like pre like that gap, the 20-year
That
gap.
gap after Sarah dies but
Yeah,
before the 20 years later
before
screen.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
That would be cool because
I
we
would like that.
yeah.
I don't know who I would want as Joel or Tommy, honestly, but none of the Hemsworths. Get them out of here.
Yeah, no.
Um, but like I fuck with that. Like a brother kind of like Prison Break kind of shit.
Mhm.
Maybe. Um, I don't know, man. It's just like shows have been letting me down. They're like based on like I've been watching Mandalorian. That show fucking sucks, man. I fucking hate that show.
Mhm.
This dude's a fucking he's an idiot. It's a
Hey, you
gullible idiot.
All right. There's
who
no
wait,
Carl
wait,
Weathers
wait,
sounder in
Mandalorian?
my
You said
fucking chat.
Mandalorian sucks?
Yeah,
You stupid. Okay,
bro.
moving on.
Every episode, nah, I'm gonna finish it. Every episode, right? He's like, all right, I gotta do this thing. So he goes to this planet. And he's like, I'm looking for this thing, and then they're like, trust this guy. When he's like, all right, I'll trust him, and then the guy stabs him in the back, and he's like, oh, I didn't see that coming, and then he goes somewhere else. Every episode, he turns his
Hey,
back on people,
hey,
and they stab him in the back.
Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie. Ronnie.
Every
That's
episode.
no wait, Ronnie. That's called a western. That's a neo western spaghetti
I
western.
don't like it.
That's how they are. So
I don't like it.
I guess the genre's just not for you. I mean
Or maybe he should learn his lesson.
I
Maybe
mean
he should
Will,
develop
what
a
do you
little bit and
think,
be like,
man? What do you think?
About the Mandalorian, I haven't seen the second season.
But based on what Ronnie has said and based on the first season,
Oh yeah, no, it's a fucking spaghetti western, bro.
yeah, like
Have
that.
you? I have a question. Have you ever seen Shogun Assassin?
no.
Go watch that shit, and then come back to me. We'll talk about it in fucking full length.
We'll do a whole review.
It's
Okay.
a Japanese spaghetti western, and I want because that's essentially what the Mandalorian is based off of.
Oh wait, hold on. Sangria said a really long thing. I hate this stupid obsession with taking an IP from one form of media to another. It's tiring. The Last of Us works in part because it's a video game. Remove the interactive element, and you just have a story about mushroom zombies. Shit, they already made that movie, and it's called The Girl with All the Gifts. It basically has the same plot. I agree with most of this. Um, uh, the Girl with All the Gifts is a fantastic film. It is kind of basically The Last of Us, um, because it's a similar premise, but I think, and especially with the addition of Part Two recently, I think that The Last of Us as an IP probably would have worked better if it weren't interactive, because the element of choice is less and less present the further along you go, right? Like there's it's a very linear story, and it's a story you it's not so much you making choices so much as it's you being along for the ride that these characters along for the ride on the journey that these characters take, making the choices they make. So you're not necessarily interacting. You are the vehicle for the story to move forward. Whereas like and it's like the difference between a show where I was watching Wu Tang an American Saga like earlier, and last night I stopped the show because I was falling asleep. Right. The only difference between that and The Last of Us is that instead of pausing it with a remote and going to sleep, I just pause it on a controller and go to sleep. You know what I mean? Whereas like it's I don't know. I don't feel like The Last of Us is the best example of a interactive experience. Immersive is probably the better word for it. Because I think that that's probably a better descriptor for it. So I do think it would work as a show. That's probably the only part I don't agree with you on. But everything else, yeah, I'm tired of them moving shit. Also, Jeffrey Dean Morgan could probably make a good Joel. Um,
No,
I,
no.
I, I would like him. The comedian from Watchmen, Negan from The Walking Dead.
All right, so let me tell
I'd
you what
like
I
him.
want. I want everything shot in a single shot, like Birdman.
Mm,
What?
I like that.
Like The Last of Us? Wait, The Last of Us just to be everything like Birdman?
Single camera just fucking moving everywhere. One singular fucking roll of film
What
that's
the
edited later.
what the fuck?
Fucking like Birdman. That's it.
Oh
That's what
man.
I want. It's
I
kind of like
want.
what was it? What was that show that was on like fucking NBC having to do with the White House?
Oh, Veep?
No, not Veep. Veep was on HBO.
Oh, fucking wait, that was on NBC?
It was like on one of those fucking primetime channels.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's old as shit. It was like fucking early 2000s, but essentially the entire thing was just they were essentially circling the same fucking
The West
place
Wing.
all over. Yeah, the
The,
West Wing. There we go.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's
They're basically essentially just
I love.
circling the entire shit.
Mhm.
No, no new scenery or anything. It's just
Yeah.
everyone's fucking walking and talking. That's what I want The Last of Us to be as a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like him. I think I would like him more as a game just because it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like not like you craft, you kill zombies, you kill humans, keep it moving. Storyline. I don't know, but I would like just different characters. Honestly, like I don't gotta see Joel again. Honestly, I didn't need part two. I think
I
that's
didn't
why
do
I'm
part two
struggling
either.
so hard, like to get through
I
it.
still haven't finished it because it didn't need a part two, and I felt that the narrative was trash. But
I like the narrative. I like the game as a whole. I think that
I think the
I
writing is
think
amazing.
I
I
think the
think
writing on
the
that
writing,
the
yeah,
writing was
writing is really good.
incredible. But you just said the narrative was trash.
Yeah, the writing is good, but doesn't mean that the narrative is good.
That's what the writing is.
No, it isn't. Two
I think
separate things.
I think like well, because I think like dialogue, like the dialogue between the
Mm,
characters is like
Keep
good,
that
but I
stank
guess
face on. Get off
where the
on
story goes.
Huh?
His face that
Bro,
scared me.
you want to know the entire narrative of fucking The Last of Us 2?
What's that?
Revenge is bad.
Yeah, but
Oh,
there's a good
Revenge only brings more revenge.
I
okay.
mean sure
Revenge.
No
sure
spoilers.
but there's good
That's
ways
no
to
spoiler.
say there's good ways to tell that story. Like it doesn't
It's not nuanced. It's not nuanced in this fucking slightest. It's
bro
literally cut and dry.
the entire
Last of Us was never really that good.
Nah,
The first one was good.
The Last of Us is really fucking good,
The
man.
first
Don't
one
I
was
think
start
it's
fucking
good for a
amazing.
video
don't
game, but I don't think
start
the
this
story
bullshit,
is
Ronnie.
like.
Don't start this
I like it.
bullshit.
It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
saying, any part two. I think it transcended video game writing, right? I think there's certain games that just like do that just like change the whole medium, right? I think this game is one of those games, right? The story isn't like what the fuck. It's not like fucking Bioshock. Bioshock is like what the fuck just happened. It's just so confusing. I feel like Last of Us is like, well, you're basically my daughter now, and I got a southern accent, and we're gonna kill some zombies.
Hello
Oh,
everyone. My name is Rainey. Welcome to a very sad edition of Hearst Boys segment, and today I'm here to explain why Ronnie is dead. No, I'm just kidding.
It's good. I mean, I
Like,
love the
hey,
game.
what's up, viewers? I killed Ronnie. So going on to the next point.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, it's well. I think things don't have to be profound to be good. Okay, I think that a lot
Yeah,
of
I'm not saying it's bad.
people
I'm just
conflate the
saying
two a lot.
it didn't
Yeah,
need
but
to.
but I also feel that some shit is just so dumbed down that it doesn't work. It's so
The Last of
simplified.
Us is like
It's so
anything but
simple. Well,
though.
not the. I'm not talking about the first Last of Us. I'm talking about the second one in particular, because the first one went about it a very particular way that fucking like accentuated everything about it. But the second one, it was just kind of like, yeah, I could have probably
I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna
fucking
finish
come
it.
up with
It's
this
also
plot.
oh wait, you haven't even finished it? Oh come on, man, don't be that guy. I talk about
Oh,
that shit all the time.
He
God,
said he was struggling to finish it, but
don't
he
be
said
that guy though. But
he says it's
don't do
hard to
that.
finish
Get
it.
through the thing before you talk about the thing. We literally just went over this. We just went over how detrimental that is. You got to finish. Am
Oh,
I the only one here that finished part 2?
no, I
You
finished it.
finished it, Will?
I haven't finished
Mhm.
it.
Okay. So okay.
No
Um
spoilers.
no, I'm not going to spoil it, but what I am going to
Yo,
say
no
is
spoilers.
it's much easier to say that a thing is dumb and then use easy buzzwords to call the thing dumb or simple than it is to explain why it's important and
But
impactful.
but I explained it.
Not really, man. You kind of
I
just said
explained it.
the
It was
narrative sucks. It's not nuanced, and those
it's
two
a
things
daft
are wrong.
no.
Those
First
two
of all,
things
I
are
said that in
wrong.
response. It's no, because it isn't nuanced. It's daft. It's fucking dull. It's
How the
literally
how is this story not nuanced? The whole
it's
point of the story
oh
is
my
that
god.
Ellie starts in one place, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
gets to another place, and then you
But
see the development in between. And the whole point is, hey,
Burly.
I don't know if I like this person anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nuance is complexity. That's what nuance
Yes.
is. It's
Yes.
not, you know what I mean? So you're gonna tell me that Ellie's not a complex character? You're crazy. You're gonna tell me that
Nah.
you're bugging the fuck out,
Nah.
especially in part 2.
Nah.
You're just wrong. You're just wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
You're wrong, and
You
your
you have
opinion is wrong.
your have opinion, and your opinion is your opinion, and my opinion
Looking
is
like
Nah,
correct.
Joe
And
bro.
Rogan
You're
shit.
that's it.
insane. You're bugging the fuck
I'm
out.
not
But
insane.
anyway, so
Ellie is not nuanced. You're crazy.
we can all agree that Tekken is better than Last of Us. Thank you.
Second,
Anyway, in other news, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like it can go anywhere, like Fireflies, I guess, right? Marlene was a person, Ellie's mom. Like I don't know, there's so many things they can do. Um, but I wouldn't mind if they just took like clickers and runners and shit and they just put it somewhere else.
also, what part
Like
of
I'll
the
take another
story?
zombie show.
What part of the story are they focusing on? In the
They didn't say
show.
shit.
You know
Mm.
why I don't care about BioShock? Because
Oh
it's not
god.
Don't get me
because it's
started.
not
Now he's just throwing jabs.
no, I'm not even and BioShock's not a bad game, but I've never played any of them to this day because I don't care about them because it's not relatable. It's weirdo, crazy, sci-fi, high concept stuff, and it's cool and it
Oh.
works for what it is. But I'm it's not my thing, and The Last of Us works because it's relatable. It's simple enough to be relatable. Like
As a
it's
show, yeah, totally.
yeah. That's what like that's what I'm
I
getting
couldn't
at.
I couldn't
But
yeah, I couldn't see a BioShock show happening.
I
but
could see a
no,
Bioshock show like pre-fall of Rapture, 100%.
but the problem with a television adaptation is that too many people want vastly different things from the show. Or like you either want something entirely different from other people or you have no idea what you want out of a Last of Us show.
Yeah.
And that's going to get messy because I mean, you can't please everybody regardless, but it's going to get especially messy with this highly controversial fucking series.
Bioshock
Because-
is better than Last of Us.
Oh my
100%.
god.
Story-wise,
I
100%.
guess. I don't know. I can't
Play
comment
the
on that.
game.
I've never
Play
played
the
them.
game.
I'm probably
gotta-
not going to.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like
not.
Do it.
I'm well cuz there's what, 4 of
Just play
them?
there's 3 of them. Just play the first one. That's all you have to play. The first one is the best one. Second one is okay, but
Yeah, but
kinda-
I don't know how much I trust
Third one
you,
is
bro.
pretty fucking tight.
just play the first one. And then Infinite is I don't know.
Yo,
I've grown
Jumi,
apart.
first of all, Jumi can't read. I don't know what he's talking about. And so yo,
Yo,
Everybody's wilding in
Tekken
the chat.
Jeff.
Wait, the chat has been bugging for a while. What is going on?
yo, real
Yo,
quick, I just want to say this,
was
Leo.
it
That's why you
Tekken is
got bodied the
buns?
other day.
Wait, Sheeny said Tekken is buns. What the fuck? Wait, what is going on here? Is this just a Tekken back and forth? Is it? Yeah, Tekken def better than The Last of Us. More replay value, hands down. Yeah, no shit, Dick Lips. It's a fighting game. Of course, it's got more replay value. What the
Wait, who
fuck?
did you just call Dick Lips?
Does, bro.
Justin.
It's so
Okay.
much better. You could play it like so many, and the community is so strong.
Yeah, like of course it's got replay value.
Yeah, he just called you Dick Mouth, bro.
Oh my god, here we go.
I feel like
Tekken was
allow these terms.
Tekken was designed. No, you know it was designed by Scene Kids. Fucking Leo, you know what was designed by Scene Kids? Fucking Guilty Gear.
Hey, hold on. Oh yeah, that's no. Guilty Gear was designed by like nerds that the only anime they ever watched was The Vision of Escaflowne. But you remember Escaflowne,
Yeah,
bro?
of course I fucking do, bro.
How weird was Escaflowne? That
Bro,
was the
I still don't.
weirdest.
I watched 5
No idea
episodes
what's
like
going on.
fucking. I watched 5 episodes on fucking Hulu like fucking 3 days ago, bro, and I said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah,
bro?
for real. And they're like, what is this gem in his chest? Why does he look like what is going on? But yeah, fucking wait, what's going on here? Oh yeah, fucking yeah.
Leo, you dress like
I
this.
feel like nah, bro. I feel like Tekken was low key designed by the Scene Kids, and there's a reason. There's a reason Justin plays Jin. There's a reason. Motherfucker looked like Jin. Okay.
He does.
Justin
With
looked
the
like
haircut.
Justin,
a Cuban Jin. That's what he looked like.
Justin, jump in the lab, listening to "Bring Me the Horizon."
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, The Last of Us is a fighting game when Freddy play it. Y'all ever seen Freddy stream The Last of Us?
Yo, for
It's
yeah, dead ass.
like he doesn't even have a gun. He just be like, he'll run in there, start swinging at everyone, and be like, and then die. He'd be like, yo, I don't get it. What the fuck happened? So, bro,
And he
the
playing on
stealth
hard mode,
feature-
which makes it
he
extra
play
fucking
on
funny.
hard mode. So you just be swinging. I don't know. Metal Gear Solid better than The Last of Us.
Okay,
No
so we have to
question.
make a clear distinction, Uptown Shinigami. Devil May Cry is not made by Scene Kids. Devil May Cry is made by fucking edgelords.
Yeah, people that eat pizza. Extra
Mm-hmm.
cheese. Extra cheese people, you know? Extra cheese people.
Mm-hmm. There's a clear distinction, and I know it's very hard to read between them, but there are Scene Kids.
Under 19 birth, yeah. Scene
Yeah,
kid game.
that's a Scene Kid game. Nah, Virgil's an emo.
Nah, Virtual's so cool, bro. You saw him in the new one?
Yeah.
So dope. Like the comedy.
I liked his like younger form V.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Anyway, BioShock is good. And that's the point. It's a good game. It's a great story. And it's a good game.
Oh my god,
That's
save it.
it.
Save it for the
It's
video you're supposed to be
so-
making.
Oh, Gravity Rush or BioShock? Still.
I'm talking about BioShock.
Both of them.
Gravity Rush is good, but Gravity Rush is not like on a
Also-
fucking.
Also, you cannot tell me Lars was not designed by a fucking Guar fan. You cannot tell me that shit. You cannot tell
Yeah,
me
they
Lars was
actually Lars was like a contest pick. So they went to Mexico and they found all the kids that still play fucking King of Fighters.
King of.
And then they all drew a character and then they put all the characters together and they were like, "Oh, look."
Hold on, no,
And that's
no,
Lars.
hey, no shade to Mexico or the Mexican FGC, but for some reason they're all just mad nice at King of Fighters. Like,
Yo, and why?
Crazy
Yo,
nice.
and I learned this term from Eris, and I hate Eris and love Eris at the same fucking time. Whenever I jump into streams every once in a while.
American.
Eris,
But,
Eris, anytime anything happens, oh,
Yeah, but he
oh!
said the term.
Bro.
He said the term, and I was fucking crying. And it's called the Mexican Akuma in Third Strike,
What?
right?
What the
And it's
fuck?
like, and it's a specific play style with fucking Akuma that has
Uh-huh.
to do with fucking long range Tatsus and like just a bunch of the demon flips and like
Yeah.
fucking teleporting, right? And he goes, we call this a Mexican Akuma because this was always there was always a Third Strike inside of a pizzeria where there was nothing but Mexicans worked at, and one of the Mexican dudes would get off the fucking shift, right? And just jump on the fucking cab and start playing Akuma.
Yeah.
So so they came up with his play style. The terminology is called the fucking Mexican Akuma,
Nice.
and it's my
I like
favorite
that. I
Street
like
Fighter
that. That
terminology.
shit is hard, yo. Put the Mexican eagle on the back of his gi, so when he does the
Bro,
fucking, raging demon, instead of saying "Isushungits," he says "No mames, güey," and then he fucking,
mames,
and then it's fucking
bro.
that shit, and then it shows up on his back. That should be hard, bro.
I love the idea of a guy making pizzas and then going right onto the cabinet in the pizza shop, and his hands are still greasy from
Still
the pizza.
crazy as fuck.
Yo,
And he won't
how
Yo.
breathe.
you think he getting those clean fucking DP inputs, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, he's just
Crazy.
greasy.
Yo, he's just gliding all over. Bro, remember
We,
I taught Justin, bro, I taught Justin this tech and I don't I'm not sure if he's using it or not because his controllers are always clean. But he was like, "Yo, I can't play like my fingers
can
like
do
like
electric systems,
I
right?
get blisters and like electrics like give me blisters and shit." And I was like, "Oh, bro, just Vaseline." And he was like, "Oh." And I don't know how often he does it cuz I've
Just
never
play
seen
guitar.
I've never seen Justin with a dirty controller. Like Justin,
Yeah.
look, Justin, look, Jumi. By the way, Jumi 2 is Justin. By the way, for the chat, that's who we're talking about.
What if
Um,
Jumi Jumi 1 joins? What happens?
yo, what happens with no what? Yo, oh my God, remember the clip of the announcers at UR trying to figure out Justin's
You
name
know,
for like
like
a solid 4 minutes? They're just like, is it Jumi? Is it Jumi, or is it Jumi, or is it Jumi 2? Like, bro, what
yeah,
the fuck?
is it Jumi?
Yeah,
Because you're saying Jumi twice.
yeah.
Wait, what are Fordham pants?
Fordham pants.
Leo said, bro, Tekken characters wear Fordham pants.
Fordham pants are like sweatpants with emojis on them, like the
Oh
really
no.
just like the really like wild pants, like just like Fordham pants, bro. Pants you get at fucking Dr. J's and shit.
I remember when everyone had colored skinny jeans.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, like
I
ones
had
with,
I think
like blue.
I had white ones, I had black ones, I had these green ones that I really liked.
And white ones.
Yo, remember when the only Hot Topic was in Queens Center Mall?
Yo,
You remember that? Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that.
Queen Center Mall, only hot topic. You're right.
Yeah. The only fucking Hot Topic in the entire city. It's just crazy. But yeah, we're nearing the 2 hour mark. So
I'm gonna
let's
keep yelling.
go for another like 15 minutes and let's just
I
like talk to
think
the chat and shit. Or yeah, more Last of Us HBO whatever.
I'm gonna yell about some other shit.
Oh my god.
What I don't like, I'm just joking. Yeah, whatever, man. Like honestly, like I'm not gonna sign a petition to stop the fucking. I'm sure there's people who like try and like fucking do something every time something gets announced, so they try and make like a petition.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, I like Last of Us. I'll watch it. I don't care. I mean, it could literally be the first game, like the show, and I'll sit down and I'll watch it.
Mhm.
It could be anything.
Wait, but you said you didn't want Joel and Ellie.
Like I don't, but like I don't care. But then like in like retrospectively, like now I think about it, like if you just took clickers and shit and then put them in a game, then it would just be The Walking Dead, right? It would just be like a show about like survivors and shit, which is kind of boring.
You know what
But then again, I don't know.
what I was
I
thinking,
don't
what I
care.
thought would be cool, if they did the same. You know what I thought would be really cool? Like the thing is, like I think this show, because I think that the game tackles the big picture already, so I feel like the show has to dive deeper into this world, right? Like the games tackle the bigger picture. It's what does it mean to be a good person? That's basically The Last of Us, right? Like what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like how do your decisions and your behavior affect people? Like that's basically what both the games are about. And and like that's a very broad thing to tackle, right? And it manages to do that pretty adequately, I think. So I think the show should be more personal. Like the show should be more microscopic with its approach. Like
Yeah.
it should take very deep and very like I guess pensive a
Mhm.
pensive approach to the world of The Last of Us. Like you know what would be really cool is if we start with like a zombie, right? Like we start with a regular person and we follow them for like way too long, to the point where we think that they're like the main character. Like we follow them for that long, right? And then they get infected, and it doesn't have to be like patient zero, like none of that stupid, none of that bullshit, right? But they get infected, and they become a zombie, and then it shifts to the actual main character, right? But we pull a 28 weeks later where we follow this zombie through every stage of infection simultaneously while the story is going on. We just see the effects because that's small shit that they've never said. That would be kind of cool to see. Like that's really
Yeah.
small shit that they like because I have no idea how a runner becomes a bloater. Like I have no idea what that looks like, and I
I
think it'd
think
be
they just
really
pace
cool.
back and forth for like a year. Like I don't
but,
know what the fuck happens.
but
Like
that's what I'm saying, right? So like it'd be really cool to do some shit like that where it's like we like in the midst of this story we're also tailing this guy, the first person we ever saw,
yeah,
like through each degree of infection, and then to the point where like maybe this character's purpose is to somehow change or alter our real protagonists' lives in a meaningful way before they meet their own end. And it's like like I want to see shit like that. You know what I mean?
No.
Like I think that would
One
be
thing,
cool.
one thing I can say for certain is I hope they don't take the what renditions usually happen tend to do is do like a complete like overhaul of the exact same shit and then just
well, like
and then just film it like essentially like fucking scene from fucking scene.
Ronnie
I
said he
don't.
Ronnie said he didn't mind that.
You don't mind
So
that?
that's
yeah, I don't really
interesting. You
care.
guys I want to hear what you guys how you guys differ.
No, but
Um, yeah, I think I'm just jaded to the point where like I don't care what people do with any of these IPs. Like they don't belong to me, and I don't
mhm,
like. And like if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. Like I'm just like it's
mhm.
cool that video games are like getting that kind of stuff. I would love to see more. Actually, I don't want to see more video game movies.
I think they do kind of belong to you though. I think that at
Mm,
some point, I think when you put art out into the world, like it goes back to the Smash argument. Like when you put that art out into the world, that's theirs now. It's theirs to interpret and it's theirs to use and to utilize however they see fit. So when I say Smash is not a fighting game, um, for a lot of people, yeah, it is because I bought that game, and that
yeah,
game became a fighting game after what I did to it. So like once the art is out there, man, it's really up to the people. It's really not. I don't think like that's why it's hard, man. Especially with music, like it don't belong to you no more. You know what I mean? Like once you put some shit out there, that's for the people, and like it really is kind of whatever people say it is. And
Yeah.
like and I think that like Ronnie, I think you put time in like with this shit. I think you should
yeah.
care.
I
You know
don't
what I
know.
mean? And it is yours in a sense. Um,
Like for me, like I hear what you're saying, but for me, it's like all right. I remember parts of that game, like when I think about Last of Us, I think about like,
the intro making you cry. You had to leave the house.
yo, dude, like I got that game as soon as it came out. Went to fucking GameStop, got the game, played the freaking intro, and I was like, God damn, I'm not ready for this. And I beat the game like in 2 days,
Yeah.
which is like insane. But I remember that. I remember Sam and what's his brother Henry, right? Like I remember those things, right? And like the moments that I played, I remember like fucking Last of Us Online,
Gotta
like those
pull up
moments
on
are
them.
mine,
You gonna
right?
make me
And
have to
like
pull up on 'em.
I have to pull up on them. Yo, that was like I love playing with Randy, but also hated it because this dude would just like crouch and just walk mass slow and just
Uh-huh.
say, "I'm gonna have to pull up on him."
The entire game, the entire
Yeah,
match, I was like, "Yo, Ronnie, Ronnie," and he'd be like, "Oh my God, what?" Ronnie, I gotta pull up on him.
he get
This
kills though.
game. Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, like those memories and like those playthroughs. Like I played through the game a couple times, right? Like that's those are mine, right?
Hmm.
And I feel like a lot of times, like especially like with like this nerd culture shit, like people feel like their experience, their past experience is gonna be like tarnished or like is gonna diminish because of other things, right?
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know, man. Like you have fun. That thing still exists. You can still go back to it, right? I don't know. I just like I'm tired of like being a baby about shit. I'm tired of being like, oh,
Like,
you
yeah,
can't
it's
fucking
not a thing. I don't
like,
like it because it's different. Yeah, I get that.
oh, blah blah
Yo,
blah.
real,
Mini
real,
chlorians aren't real. Or like, I don't give
real
a fuck,
quick,
man.
Justin. I'll see you in Sonic Adventure 2. Pumpkin Hill only. All right, continue,
Pumpkin
fellas.
Hill, bro. That shit sucks. That's that spooky one, right?
Yeah, it's the one with the only song I play during Halloween.
Bro,
Bro,
this
that
is.
shit sucks.
Hey, side note, real quick. This is my first time owning like a actual setup and a desk that's not like black or dark colored, and it has made me like stay on top of like dust and like shit. Like,
You have a glass desk, right? Is that
yeah,
it?
it makes me stay on top of like cleaning and
Fancy
shit.
boy.
And my shit is like, yo, everybody needs this. Cause like on dark surfaces, you can't really see none of this shit.
I
You can
got
see
like that
dust.
wood. I got like that wood grain shit. My shit just be getting mad dirty. Like my keyboard, like I got like soup stains on it. Like I have it on this end
Mhm.
key, right? I don't know what end does. So I want to wipe off the soup stain, but also I don't know what the fuck the key does. Or if
What
it
does
ends
that?
everything.
Like,
It just says end.
what if you hit it and you just fucking.
I'm gonna hit him. See what happens. All right, nothing.
Gonna, it's
That's
gonna hit
good.
it, and all of a sudden
Oh no! Oh
his
no!
entire
Ronnie's
life
gone.
flashes behind it
Will,
before his eyes,
Ronnie's
and
gone.
then it's a
Man,
Windows 95 startup screen.
What? Ronnie, can you hear us?
can you put me back?
That fucking scene from Poltergeist.
Oh yeah.
We're back.
That literally every rapper in the '90s was doing that shit as their intro or something. Oh no,
Yeah,
Santana did that shit.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
back,
back.
Santana, Santana. Oh. I'm straight out like hot spaghetti, and I got the confetti, and I hope that you ready, cause I keep it on me like boop bap beretti. Stupid. Are you dumb? Yo, I should have fucking. I should have been on Dipset, bro. I be making it
He
worse.
should
I
have.
got the poopy doopy. Keep the Snoopy loopy. I'm- It's
It always reminds me of that one video with a white kid.
Oh, the let
With-
me suck your titties kid. Yeah, he did the
no,
same
no,
shit.
no. The kid that did the hose shit. He was rapping the fucking Santana shit, and he just going, I got fuck. I forget how it fucking goes, but essentially just a bunch of garden hoses and the hose for gardening.
It's Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, look at the Angie.
Hi.
But Rainy, what's my sign? My sign is
Who is
dollar. You
that?
hear me?
Dang, girl.
My
God
sign is dollar,
damn.
fool.
God
It's my sign.
damn.
Dollar.
But hey, yeah. So I mean, fucking, I don't know, man. I like to talk to you guys about stuff.
He said he a Capricorn. Can't you tell by the everything?
That's true. I am a Capricorn. Oh my God, fucking Bojack dating an astrologer joint, and he wear rocks on his fingers. Now he don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Bojack and Astralaho.
No, Bojack is an astrologer joint. He an
He is
astrologer
an
joint.
astrologer joint.
He an
He's
astrologer
scaring me.
John.
Yeah, he like that
He's an
kind of stuff.
astrologer hoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
He always been into that stuff. I don't know. I never liked him.
He
Luke,
wear jade.
Luke said, "I'll kill you for real. What is it?" He's straight up. They said, "Nah, for real though, I'll kill you."
Yo,
What flavor that
boy, the
puff?
fucking banana ice cream shit go hard,
Yo,
bro.
yes.
They talking about vaping.
Hmm
Yes,
that's
vaping.
smoking banana pineapple shit.
Yo,
Oh,
Luke
man.
be mad aggressive with the. She like, yo, what's your fucking sign? She
Okay.
held me up
We
at
gotta
gunpoint.
we gotta say our proud sponsor. You have the choice of two sponsors, A or B.
B.
I hope it's not
Oh,
Chips Ahoy.
it's no, it's this episode of fucking this dark ass episode of of fucking
That's
social
what I'm doing.
distancing is brought to you by Raw Rolling Papers. It's
That's what I
not though.
believe.
It's not. We don't have
This
a
episode of Hearst Boys is actually brought to you by 6 Point Brewery. Sponsor us,
Yeah.
please.
this episode is brought to you by labelless water that I ripped off myself with this gallon I'm drinking. I'm not drunk this time. I've been hydrating. I've been fucking
Look at you.
staying on top of it.
I'm only on my second beer, so I'm not drunk yet either.
Well, also have Febreze.
Nice.
Always,
Drink it.
like, I did that whole thing with the Chips Ahoy thing, right? And I was just like, what they actually like call me and be like, hey, you're not sponsored by Chips Ahoy. Stop saying our cookies taste like shit. Also, here's a
Jesus.
fine or some shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
Hey,
Ronnie ruined that fucking for us, bro. It was going so well, and then he bit
Yo,
into
by
it and
the-
said this shit tastes like cardboard.
I said it tastes like sand.
Yo, by the way, what do you Will and Ronnie, you guys actually weren't on the first episode of the hearse, and we need to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about
I
production.
heard about your idea.
Oh my god, dude, come on.
We still got to do that shit that we was talking about when we was at HQ last time.
Oh yeah, the wait, the
Yes?
the
The
thing that-
rage.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be an episode. And also the thing that Will, I still want to do the fucking
Ramen Hunter.
yeah.
I'm gonna make ramen right now.
I'm gonna make
I-
ramdon like they made in Parasite.
Mm.
It looked really good, and I want
I
to try
actually,
it.
I actually just found this fucking app that delivers Japanese groceries to you.
What?
Yeah, I'll link you to it.
Yeah,
but
I need that. I need that.
so
Page Mart.
that video should happen soon because I'm finna order it. But it's called WEEE exclamation point.
It's called
WEEE.
Wee. Yeah, they got mad shit there. So I'm looking at these fucking daikon and some fucking some scallions, and I'm like, I got some shit. I'm finna.
Bro, I ever
Put
tell you?
together.
I ever tell you the story? I went out to like dinner with this old high school friend, and we got ramen, and we went to Ippudo, and then we was ordering ramen, right? And then he was like I ordered my food, right? And then he orders his, and he's like, "Can I get no scallions? I'm allergic to shellfish." And I was like, and then the waiter was like, "This man thinks scallions are scallops."
Oh,
the guy
Speaking
was like,
I
of,
thought scallions
I
were scallops.
I want to take all y'all to fucking Ippudo when
Bro, Ippudo is not that good.
Ippudo is mad
Oh
fucking
my
good.
God.
It's not, bro. Go to Toto
It is.
Ramen. Toto Ramen.
It is.
better than
First
Ippudo.
of all, you are fucking wiling right now if you think that Toto Ramen is fucking better than Ippudo.
100%. I don't think Ippudo's that good.
You are fucking wiling the fuck
I've
out.
had both of those things separately, but I've never had Toto ramen.
Like,
Good
how
and
quiet it got. Everyone just stared at him like,
First of
Yeah,
all,
that was
it's
bad,
pronounced Toto.
you
You know,
showing
like the
your,
song Africa.
showing his dad right now. That
Hey,
was bad.
listen, man. I've had both of them. I'm just saying. I didn't know that they served both of those things together.
They do.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
I mean, if you pay the right price.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Shut the fuck up.
my thing is you can't eat more than one bowl of ramen. Like maybe like 2 a day. But that's like pushing it. So we can't go to Ippudo and then go right to Toto Ramen because we would just explode.
We'll explode. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a bird.
Whoa, whoa,
with
whoa!
rice.
Speak for y'all, motherfuckers.
But then I also want a beer, so then that's even worse.
Yo, Ippudo got their own fucking
Here we go.
They
He's
no
sponsored by
dead
me,
ass.
man.
I wish I fucking was. All
Give me
right.
the noodle.
Ippudo actually has their own Brooklyn Brewery beer. That's
Oh nah. Close the
fucking wild.
Jesus Christ. Yo, I was bricked in a motherfucker out here, man. Fucking door open for 1 second and I got a draft. I felt like I was possessed. That's just a cold ass draft. Just a fucking spirit fucking flying through me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what was we yelling about? Yeah, so Ippudo's not that good.
Yes, it is.
It's,
Bro,
it's,
I'm
it's
not
okay.
gonna-
It's just I'm not paying. You're not gonna make me pay for everything. Like you get a
Okay,
bowl
but-
of
okay, but-
broth
but-
and noodle, and then you gotta pay for.
All right,
But
see,
that
but the thing
doesn't
is,
make
your
the
cyni-
ramen bad.
your
That
your
doesn't make the
fucking
ramen bad.
cynicism comes
But
purely
it's not even worth it though.
purely from fucking penny pinching, my G. It's good ass fucking ramen.
Ariana got
Yo.
money like you.
All right.
Hey, I need
It's
that. I need
I've
to
been
good
have,
ass.
having
You know
fucking-
what? And I get extra noodles. You fucking feel me?
I need to try. I've never been to this place, so I don't
Oh,
know.
bro, it's so good. But the thing is, you have to like clear off a night for it because the wait time is
It's OD.
fucking
Yeah,
annoying.
you told me
Yeah.
that before. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Okay.
It's
Well,
good,
we
Ronnie, you piece of shit.
It's not bad.
well we're
It's just
30.
not like
We are 30 seconds
It's
from
better
the
than Toto.
we're 30 seconds from the 2 hour mark. So anything you guys want to say, or should I just play us out?
Um,
capitalism hurts the flavor. Thank you. What was I gonna say? I think Last of Us would be better as a movie probably, because I feel like the show thing, like I'm done with the zombie show. Survivor every day is a fucking, a thing. I get it, right? I think a movie would be cool. Um, Also, Bioshock is better than Last of Us story wise, but also probably not in gameplay. I feel like the story just like I think Last of Us is good because it has cutscenes, and then Bioshock doesn't have cutscenes. Um, but Bioshock would be a better movie than show. And that's it. I'm done talking. Thank you for your attention. And oh yeah, I'm hungry as hell, so we gotta go.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
um,
Rainy. I think you would like Bioshock. It's like,
excuse me.
yeah, like it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's an immersive sim. I'll buy it for you on Steam.
Oh, thanks.
I have a feeling it's gonna wind up looking like fucking um, what's that shit called? Walking Dead. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's gonna end up looking like Walking Dead most likely.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe it's gonna look like The Walking Dead.
Hey
Why
yo,
am I even like?
Angie said she gonna eat you alive on stream. Hey yo, it's not that kind of
Hey
stream.
yo,
Angie, hey
yo, Angie, you
yo,
gonna get
bro.
us banned,
You
Angie?
gonna get us banned from
Mm.
Twitch, bro? Relax.
Yo, this
Damn,
is why
son.
I banned Angie from the hearse.
Ban
Out here
Angie.
wilding.
I banned Angie. It's a long history, but Angie wild as hell. She can't be contained, bro.
Yo, what the fuck?
Bro,
Yo, the whole
I can't
chat
take
is
her anywhere, bro.
exploding. Hey, yo.
Bro, I don't know. Me and Angie be playing games, and she be saying the wildest shit. And I'm like, this is why I don't stream with you.
Oh my god.
This is why I banned Angie, bro. It was an executive decision.
Bro,
Holy
I
shit.
don't know. Bro,
Okay.
I barely fought it.
All right. Well,
Um,
thank you guys for tuning in. We're at 43 viewers. That is insane. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Yo, we just
Thank you
got
guys for tuning
That's
in.
wild.
DM is
a
Daddy. Thank you
Toto
so much
ramen.
for 100
Thanks for the
Toto,
100 bits, homie.
100 Toto bits. And yeah,
Toto bits.
once
Toto
again, my
bits.
name is Rainey. I'm joined here by Will and Ronnie. You can follow us all on our socials. They are listed below. Will's is not Hikikomori though. It is Gruel the Empty on Twitter. Mine is my whole name, and Ronnie's is Inadequate Ronnie. Be sure to fucking subscribe if you haven't, or just follow us because it doesn't cost anything to follow us. And viewers, view count helps us get to affiliate faster.
Yes, please.
Affiliate, in order to be affiliate, the only criteria we're missing is 75 average views. So if you guys clip stuff, post it on your socials. Clip stuff and post it on your socials, please, so that more people find us and more people tune into our streams. The Tekken stream was insane as far as I know. I wasn't at it. I was at work. But that
Tekken
seems to
conspiracy.
be the most popular stream to date, alongside a previous episode of the podcast. So yeah, tell your friends about us. Word to Abel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to donate if you can because we have bills and we want to keep HQ alive, not necessarily open. We want to keep HQ alive until we can open and actually have people there.
And
And
see y'all beautiful faces.
see our beautiful faces and have events again. So, yeah, so be sure to donate. It's on our page. Just scroll down a little bit. Be sure to subscribe if you can and if you can afford it. It's a pandemic. I'm not holding that against you. But what you should absolutely do, that I implore you guys to do, that I'm begging you guys to do, is follow us because it's completely free and you'll know when we're streaming and you'll get notifications, which will make our viewer count go up and our average get to 75 a lot faster. And affiliate does a lot of things for us. Affiliate, number one, the most important thing is that we'll be able to register Hearst Boys as a team account once we hit affiliate, and then you'll be able to see people like me stream individually on my own Twitter, on my own Twitch. People like Will stream individually on his own Twitch, and the same goes for Ronnie and every other member of Hearst Boys. That's the main goal here. Is when we hit affiliate, is that we can have Hearst Boys be the hub and be sort of the trampoline and the jumping off point for all of us to do our own thing and get our own little following and fan base. And then we reserve this channel as sort of like an always on thing where we plug people that we support, where we host other streamers that we support, and chat going crazy with the rainy head. But we host other streamers we support. It's gonna look like sort of an always-on channel, like television, where no matter what, you're tuning into somebody, usually from the Bronx, usually black. We're gonna try and be more inclusive and get some trans streamers in here, get some more women streamers in here. If you know anybody
I'm
that you think
melanin
is cool,
deficient.
if you same, if you know anybody you think is cool that is a streamer, just be like, hey, DM me on Twitter, please, and be like, hey, this person's really cool, really dope to watch, and we'll fucking host them, man. Fucking it's whatever, you know. And then we'll reserve this channel for hosting, so it's always on, and group stuff like the podcast, fighting game lobbies and shit like that, like Among Us, shit like that. And also, when we hit affiliate, you could stream from your channel, and it'll carry over to the group, like to the group channel. So there's a lot of shit that comes with being affiliate. That's our main goal right now. This explanation was way too long. So
Partner.
Yeah.
and
That's okay.
or partner. Yeah, we're trying to make partner.
Partner.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And yeah, join the Discord. It's in the link. Join the Discord.
Yeah,
So to
join the
find out when we're
Discord.
playing Tekken
Yeah.
and
Tune
Among
in
Us and shit.
tomorrow. Tomorrow we have I think Justin and Kevin are gonna be streaming. So they're gonna be streaming I think Smash or something, and they'll be playing with like viewers and shit. So if you play Smash, just jump in to that. Fridays we're gonna do a fighting game thing. So same thing we did for Tekken. We're gonna try doing that again. We're gonna decide which game we're gonna play.
Fighting game Fridays.
Fighting game Fridays.
Mhm.
Because of F. What else?
Oh wait,
Oh,
Justin
no.
said no.
Okay. So
Wait.
tomorrow we'll do something else.
I wanted to run it by you guys in the chat. Obviously, I kind of want to stream Yakuza 7, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Oh
So
shit, yeah.
if y'all into that, I wouldn't mind supplementing it.
Dude, that game is fucking
Supplementing.
nuts. Hell yeah, do that.
It's fucking funny as hell.
Oh yeah,
And yes, there is a Friendsgiving special. Somebody, I forget the details. Because I can't make it to that one.
Friendsgiving special where we're gonna play Mario Party,
Mhm.
and the date for that will be
It's
in the
tomorrow.
Discord.
Isn't it?
Right? It is in 5 minutes. I have no idea when.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely tomorrow.
Well, we're organized, you know. We know things.
Also on Wednesday, I have a consulting appointment to get my vasectomy. So, yay! Let's
Fuck
hear it.
that
The
shit.
good old
Cut
snip
that
snip.
shit.
The good old dick twist.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. What you gonna do with the leftovers?
I'll
Can
probably
I have them?
Nah, I'll pickle them. I'm gonna pickle them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta eat them with chopsticks.
Yeah.
We gotta get them out the pickle.
Yeah. I'm fucking.
It's the only way to eat pickles, honestly.
Okay. So that about covers it.
Yeah, well, you gotta
thank
end
you
it like
guys.
that. Fucking shit. Gonna
Thank
end this on me talking about eating pickles with chopsticks.
Yes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all your support.
Doesn't...
Please be sure to support us. Hit the Discord. Thank you so much, Boricua Life. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, the Discord's in the chat. Join the Discord. Follow us on Twitch. Really helps, and it's free. Subscribe if you can. Donate if you can. That's super important to help us keep HQ alive. And then subscribe to our YouTube because that's also free, and that helps because eventually, if we get enough views and enough subscribers, we could also monetize that, which alleviates some of the pressure of trying to get all of our money from here. So yeah, thank you guys.
On top of that, there's some really, really solid fucking reviews on there too.
Oh yeah, thank you, Will. Yeah, there's also good stuff to watch on our YouTube. We have the first episode of our live-action mockumentary series, The Hearse, on there, and depending on how that does, we'll continue production for that and see where it goes and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much. All the links are here. All the links have been dropped in the chat. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. My name is Rainey. This is Will. This is Ronnie. Follow us on our socials. Follow Hearse Boys at Hearse Boys on Twitter and everything else and Instagram and all that.